Welcome back, everybody. This is the second wave of games here at the H1Z1 Invitational at Twitchcon. It is Saturday, and you guys are tuned in to the qualifiers to see who goes on a Sunday to play with the big dogs for the grand prize, over $260,000. I'm Guy Blaze. This is my main man, Supersonic.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back. Yeah, man, we're going to be going into this next game. We've already had two winners so far. We had games 1 and 2 that went down. We had Isco take down game 1. Definitely community favorite on the voting side for that. Random Rain takes down game 2. Both players playing for Force Gaming, which is being sponsored by G-Dollar Bill. So G-Dollar bringing out a couple top slayers, man. I mean, taking down the first 2 games. He's got a few more players that are still in. We're going to see a couple guys in this game that might be able to bring back a third one for him.
Yep. So we have 3 games here left. And, in the beginning, we've seen some duplicates, but now you won't really see any duplicates at all. So if you guys got some friends out there, they only have 1 chance within these next 3 games to qualify. So if you guys are out there, make sure you watch it at H1Z1.com/watch, because that way you guys get to watch the stream, be a part of the chat, but also you guys get stats. You see the stats, you see exactly what's going on, who got the most kills, who died, and who died by who, and you can also see the stats from the previous 2 games before then. So as you said, we had Isco and Random Rain win, but we also have a 6th spot. Because Sexy Hexy couldn't make it, so we have a 6th spot here. And so what we're going to do for that, the second place players of each game, whoever has the most kills between those guys will qualify as well. So right now, Ruby is in the lead with that one. He got 5 kills in game number 2. So he's sitting okay, but we'll see. If somebody comes in second place and they have 6 kills, they will be next in line to qualify for that 6th spot.
Yeah, absolutely. He's definitely sitting in a good spot. I mean, to basically pass him up, you got to get 6 kills, or you got to do 5 kills later in the game than he did to get your score increase. Basically, if we get a tie, what ends up happening is we're going to go based off score. Now, for people that aren't familiar with Z2 yet, as the game goes on, each kill becomes worth more points. So there's actual point system that's kind of running in the background that you don't see with the spectator cameras, but there's an actual tracking system in the back that we're keeping track of all that, kind of like the NFL or something. Okay, you tied here, we got to decide placement and stuff. So we've got all that stuff in place, but we got a lot of guys going into this next game here too. We got like MiG-99 in here, Nightwalker making it in for a 3rd game, Kool-Aid's back in again.
Solid FPS is in there.
Solid FPS, took 3rd place last time. Hey, one of my mods from my channel, Boston Tom, he made it in. There we go. Geesh TV, a guy that won one of the practice games yesterday. We got Viva La Bad.
Cop Dignitas's coach is in there as well, and Solid FPS.
There's another guy from Dig in there too, Shifter, the mid lane player for
is he?
For Dignitas is in this game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's in there. So we got two guys from Dig in this game. That's gonna be kind of
And we also got 2 of my favorites, Chainsaw TV and Bizarre TV. They also in here as well.
Yeah, both those guys are in here. Cam Sim. I mean, there's just a ton of guys here. We got somebody who apparently thinks that they are as good or they are CDN. Signed in as the Turret using his in-game name. I don't know who that is. Hopefully it's a mod or somebody he knows. Kind of cramping on his name.
We'll see how quick they drop off. We'll see what they can do. We'll be watching. We're watching everything.
You come in with that name, man. You better hold it down.
No, you gotta hold it down. Seeds gets down and dirty. Okay, he gets the business. I heard he's letting the hair hang for the Invitational tomorrow. Imagine.
Oh, sure. Let it flow.
But all right. So this game number 2. This is gonna be interesting. This is going to be interesting here for game number 2. Not game number 2, game number 3. And for all you guys out there who do not know too much about H1Z1, you guys are tuning in for the first time like, hey, what's this? This looks interesting. There's a lot of people watching. Everybody's excited in the chat. Can you tell them a little bit about what H1Z1 is and what they're going to be watching right now?
Yeah, absolutely. So, this game is basically a massive multiplayer online survival shooter. Now, that's a lot to say, but that's basically what it is. Players are going to drop in, parachute into the map. They're going to have nothing. They're going to have a shirt on their back, hat on their head, shoes on their feet. They're going to land, scavenge for ammo, weapons, tear down some backpacks, tear down some helmets, build themselves some armor, find some duct tape, Molotovs, grenades, the whole
really
nine.
Survival, like you're last man standing in the world, and you're just trying to make it to the end.
Yeah, absolutely. So they're going to have to scavenge for all that stuff and then throw down. Basically, the entire time, they're going to be forced closer and closer together. Normally, it's 150 people online. Here at this LAN event, we're doing 60. So a little bit less, but the gas is basically going to force you closer and closer together, Hunger Games style. Last guy alive wins this crown.
Boom, they get the crown right there.
They get the crown, they take it down, and they're going to move on tomorrow to fight for that $260,000 in prizes, $40,000+ to first place for tomorrow.
Exactly, and we split that money in half, and we divided it between the top 10 between the 2 matches. So first place will be getting $40,000. And then third place is actually getting close to almost 10th place is getting close to almost $3,000. Okay, so
it's
if
money
you
every
manage
time
to stay alive to 10th place, you get money. Okay, and at that point, if you know you don't got a good shot, you just be like, hey, I'm gonna just find a rock and stay alive and let everybody else kill each other, and I'm pocketing money.
I mean that's a what? So 6 into 60. It's what, like a 1 in 6 chance.
Yeah, 1 in 6 chance. 1 in 60th.
Yeah.
You know, but the odds are high. The odds are high because you're loading into these maps randomly. You're gonna be parachuting in, and when that happens, we'll talk more about that. But when you start loading into these maps, you can land next to a savage. Okay.
You could get tapped out before you could get a house that doesn't have any loot in it. You may. There's some luck in it. I like to call this the poker of esports. Is kind of how we refer to it, because there is some randomness to this game, and it's about your consistency. How well can you react under those stress situations? You hit the ground, you may be like, I got nothing, just panic mode. Yeah. You got to keep your composure though, and you got to be aware. Keep your head on a swivel, man.
And stay alive if you got to. Make sure you move around the map, get some good loot, and just play smart. Take some good fights. Don't take no bad fights, because like you said, this is land here. You know, a lot of these guys aren't playing the way they play when they're at home behind their keyboards with Cheetos in their beard and, you know, in the comfort of their own home. You know, they can't, no sir. Okay, yeah, you got pressure. You got the guy next to you, you know, maybe talking some smash. He doing his thing. You got the crowd. You got the mics in the back. So it's a different type of situation here. And also, you're not playing with your equipment that you got at the house.
No, you're not playing with it. But we do got some good equipment here, though. Alienware Corsair was nice enough to come through, supply us with some keyboards, mice, some rigs to play, mouse mats, the whole nine. Make sure that we're going to have some good product to play on. So big shout out to them for hooking us up with all that.
Yep, no, definitely big shout out to those guys. You know, I know that's like, you know, one thing is about, like, you know, playing like on land is like my DPI, my DPS. You know, I'm like, dang, my DPI. Yeah. You know, it's like getting the right sensitivity, you know, the right nuts, you know, playing on different equipment is weird, but you got to get used to it. That's the beauty of the beast right there. And, you know, for you guys who don't know, we are playing on Z2, the new map, okay? Recent update 2 weeks ago. New UI, new map, you know, new everything. The game is hot right now. And this is the new box of Destiny where we have all our players loaded into, waiting, all 60 here. They're ready to go.
I think it's on sale for like 35% off until the 4th, too, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah. So, guys, hey, if you guys do not have H1, okay, you guys say, man, this is interesting. We get a little tingle watching this. Make sure you go to the store. Buy the game. 35% off till the 4th. All right, so now is the perfect time to get it.
And we're going to go live here with Game 3. They should be parachuting in just a second. That's the new dam. It's actually used to be the middle of the map, man. That used to be the spot to, like, land. The dam was like, it popped off there. That's where all the fights went down. It's been shifted up to the top right corner of the map now, so not so much action, but a lot of loot up there, a lot of buildings, and it's so far out of the way that you typically don't end up in too many fights. So it's not a bad place to go loot if you get one of those, like, really kind of out there spawns. Just kind of take off to the northeast corner and get yourself some loot.
And you got to make sure you have a vehicle there too, because you don't want to get cut off too far on the map. And do not have a vehicle, because you have to try to outrun that toxic gas, you know. But hey, you know, high risk, high reward, you know, based off the amount of loot that you can get in those areas, you know.
Yeah, no, definitely. I know a lot of guys like the new Opfer camp spawn, which is down. What is it? I think it's like H or I-7, somewhere down there in the southeast corner of the map. Definitely a ton of loot down there, and there's a couple cars around that southeast corner, but you can get a ton of loot. Where Opfer used to be like, like a couple, like 8 maybe spread out cabins, like 15 of them, and they're stacked. Like you walk out the door, take 2 steps, and it's the door into the other one. They're like stacked together. Like
which one are you talking about?
Yeah, like a kid's camp. You know what I mean? Like they did a really good job. I actually like a lot of the new design on Z2. It feels a lot more. Feels a lot more in depth. It feels like they put a little bit more time, a little bit more care into everything on this map, and it came out really well, man. No,
they definitely did, and you know, and that's the awesome thing. Almost like the hospital in Z1. You know, if you get over there, you know, it's like a candy store over there.
Yeah, definitely. And there's a ton of spots. So where the old map was, you basically had your like set areas to loot. The new one actually has a bunch of what they like to call points of interest, and they actually show up on the map. Those are little purple logos when they bring the map up. You guys will see them when they come up and they show us where the gas circles are going. But those are little points of interest. So you can go ahead and move around a lot. You're going to have a lot more areas to run to. If you get a bad spawn where you're maybe like out in the middle of nowhere, there's usually going to be something close by. So if you're panicking, you don't know where it is, hit the map, find the closest thing that's a purple square. Sometimes it'll look like a tractor or whatever. It represents where you're going. You definitely want to go and try to get to one of those and get some loot. There's also always the campers. They're kind of spread out throughout the map. You can always try and kill some time to stay out of the main cities until you feel comfortable.
Yep. And you know what? I want to show these guys something special, okay? Show them something special, okay?
Oh, I know what you're going for.
The top 3 people shall be getting here tomorrow. We got the trophies, okay? So you guys haven't had a chance to see these trophies, and let's bring the real boy out right now, okay? Our top 3 situation, okay? This is what you're getting. We got our gold, silver, and our bronze, and these trophies are dope, okay? You know, I love the creativity. You know, thank God we don't got a little plastic, a little name on the front, little baseball trophy.
Yeah, the little what they had last year. They had the little the pig mask helmets with the cigar, I think is what it was. These ones here, man, they stepped the game up this year, though. Those things were cool last year, but
they did.
I mean, if I was going to take one, I want one of these. I mean, I already stole myself one of the crowns.
Yeah.
I'm going to get that one in that glass case. I'm going to get to it.
It's a big crown. You guys can't see it, but it's a crown in the glass case. And, if we happen to see somebody win both invitationals tomorrow, not both games, they might have to end up getting that because that's $80,000, okay? You just got to deem that guy as, the best player, ever.
I don't know if anybody would be able to do it again.
The odds are high of that. That's why.
I mean, like we said, it's like poker, man. I mean, how often does the same poker star take down the game? They take down this tournament and then take first place the next tournament. They make money every time. They'll make the money into the money, but they don't consistently take first place. Getting bracelets, like World Series of Poker bracelets.
Yeah,
that's what it would be. Like you taking down 2 of those in a row, back to back.
Yeah, that's crazy. The odds are not in your favor like that. You just have to have the game down packed, down packed. And shout out to those guys, Isco and Random Rain, okay, for winning the first 2. And they're part of
Forced Gaming with G Dollar Bill. Yeah.
Forced Gaming with G Dollar Bill. So shout out to those guys. I know he's out there and he's sitting pretty and he's happy. He's like,
man, he's got a smile on for sure.
I got 2 of my boys out there.
I mean, and he's still got some legends in here. We still got this game, Nightwalker's playing with them. They brought Nightwalker out. So I mean, he's still got some people in there that can squeeze in. He's got What Nine Hongildong, Aqua, I think, and Aqua, I think, is in this game. The list they're resetting the list.
And Aqua's a part of Team Elevate, right?
There's 2 Aquas.
Okay.
So one Aqua is on Force Gaming. The other Aqua is, on Elevate, and he's one of the, I believe it's CS or COD Pro.
And now, what's one thing about esports orgs joining into the scene? Because is it a lot? It seems like it's not that many. It's a lot of individual players, but we're starting to see more esports orgs get involved in H1, correct?
Yeah. So we had Echo Fox come in at first. They were the first one to come in and kind of do a setup with Daybreak to try and bring in some community members. So they brought in Mini Trues was the first signed pro for H1Z1 ever. So he's here. He's going to be playing today. Then we picked up Jerk. They picked up Jerk Chicken. One of the EU players, Slayer, monster killer. Then they picked up another EU guy named Redick, and then they went to CBK Flame. Minnie and Flame actually were the creators of the Champions Arena, the first solo tourneys.
Wow.
So they're the guys that ran that server. They ran that, and I did a lot of casting with them. So I know those guys very well. 2 top-tier players, period, hands down.
Savages, double threats out there.
Yeah, and then Elevate just recently came in. So I just came in. I actually took over as director of H1Z1 for Elevate, so I'm helping out with that, and we got inboxes here that'll be playing in the Invitational tomorrow representing Elevate.
Awesome. We're starting to see more of these orgs get involved in H1 because H1 is just really starting to blow up right now, and these matches are insane. Big money on the line, a lot of people out there, some intense gameplay, and I'm happy for us to start seeing a lot of the consistent play. Starting to see a lot of these top guys, over and over again, really figuring out a formula to a lot of these matches. So that's going to be interesting to see. We'll see what some people can do, because we also seen those guys kind of get knocked off early on, maybe just taking some bad fights or whatever and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, taking fights that's one of those things. This game becomes a decision-making process. As much as it is a shooter, I find this game to be a lot more about your decision-making ability.
Yeah.
And especially with the way it's changed going into the Z2. So with Z2, it's a lot more punishing. There used to be what they called a flinch in the game. When you get hit, your body would kind of jerk a little bit, your head would move. So if I was aiming, I'm going for a headshot on you, when I hit you the first time, your head jerked. The second bullet might go by because your head flinched. There's no flinch anymore. They took that out. They wanted to promote people shooting headshots.
Yep.
So right now, you could be one shot bleeding out behind the tree, and you try and push me, and I'm bleeding out. I can pop real quick, throw 2 shots on just a quick pop out,
Boom, boom.
two-tap you, done, over with. So it's a lot more rewarding when you get those headshots. They just feel so good.
And it also feels so good when you get your shot down in this game because it's so skillful because it's not hit scan. It's more so projectile. That bullet has some dropping, especially when you're shooting at long distances. And once you really master that, you start to really start feeling yourself and getting that flow for the game. And it's definitely a rewarding feeling. You know, I know I was putting in like 30 hours just grinding, just trying to get shots, shooting zombies, just making sure I got my actual drop. So that was awesome. And, it's definitely, like you said, it's definitely a rewarding feeling going in here into game number 3.
Yeah, definitely. So let's talk a little bit about some of the guys that we're going to be seeing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's cover them a little bit. So, I mean, we got returning guys. We got, like, OP.
Yeah.
C's, CDN coming in again.
Ninja and Grims winning last year. So Ninja won one and Grims won another one. So those guys are coming back here defending champs.
Yeah,
ready to go.
Yeah, we'll see if they can go ahead and do a repeat. I mean, even that would be a legend type status to be able to repeat and hold that spot. I think it's going to be harder this year than it was last year, man. With some of the pro players they're bringing in and stuff, and these guys have hours. I mean, I've got 3,000, and these guys got more hours than me. So I mean, I killed an entire year and a half's worth of work, 40-hour work weeks, and these guys aren't here to mess around, man. It's going to be a lot tougher competition this year. You got guys like Angry Pug coming back from last year. I believe Jericho was here last year, and he's in again. We got Soda Poppin' looking to try and not get eliminated first this year.
And we're going to see how much time these guys actually put in, Big community figures, big streamers, big guys all around. And we're going to see, they've been putting in that H1Z1 time and how serious they've actually been taking it, Are they ready to bang with the big boys? Or we're going to see, Isco or Mini or Flamehop or some of the new guys come out here, boom, first place, 40 Gs.
Yeah, man, I'm thinking a community guy is going to take it down. I'm thinking one of the community attorney guys is going to take it down. But we'll
the chat will love that.
These guys have played LAN events though. These bigger guys have those nerves kind of already in check, and that can definitely cause you to tilt on a game. It can definitely mess with you. So we'll see how they handle that. I mean, especially like playing today, qualifiers has got to be nerve-wracking enough. Going in and now money's on the line and you only have 2 shots, period, guaranteed only 2 shots, which apparently this is the last shot for everybody in this game. This is their last shot to make it in. Only one guy coming out of here makes it for tomorrow. The next 180 people are already picked. So games 3, 4, and 5 are all 100% full. They signed everyone up already. And
so if you guys see your friends in here, now is the time to cheer for them. Now is the time to get that positive energy out there and just start trying to manifest them to come out on top here and win this matchup. So far we got some tanks out there, and we're definitely going to get 4 more solid players as well. So I'm very, very excited for it. New Box of Destiny type of action, the new Romero's out there, and Z2 completely new map all around. What's some a little bit comparisons between Z1 and Z2?
I mean, color changes for sure. I mean, the overall look of the map. A lot of guys used to play on Z1 because it was kind of lacking a little bit of color. A lot of guys played with their digital vibrance cranked all the way up to 100% on their graphics cards. I was one of those guys that played at like 85%, and now like colors just pop, man. The overall look and presentation of the map is just huge. I think the layout's better. Like the city fights are there's so many buildings and things to hide in. It's definitely altered the way that the game plays out. At first, a lot of the top players thought that they weren't going to be able to get high kill games, but we're already seeing people drop like, I think 29 is the high. I watched a couple guys drop back-to-back 29 kill wins the other day. People are figuring this map out, and they're figuring out the hot zones, and they're starting to figure out what travel paths people use and stuff, and we're starting to see some really high kill games, some real slayers.
Especially with the ranking system in the game, you get in points based off of kills and based off your position in which you finish the match. So a lot of these guys, they're like, hey, they're forcing these fights, they're taking these fights. They're not, playing back just to get that W, trying to camp it out all game. They're trying to stack these kills up and get their rank, and get in that master tier level. Yeah,
basically to get into that master tier, you got to get about 10 wins. That'll put you into the top rank, and then it breaks down within the 5 tiers based upon your kill performance. But we did go live. We're going straight into game 3 now, and we got the parachutes dropping. It looks like we're going to have a lot of action in that southeast corner, actually. Ton of people grouped up right there. We might see some people down there at Veshine's Peak. That actually used to be the dead center of the map. That's moved down to the bottom right corner now. We got quite a few people going in. That's probably going to bomb onto the warehouse section of PV. That's got a lot going on there, too.
And so this is where you parachute into the map, try to find a building, start trying to find loot. And we're going to see these guys. They you know, they got some, you know, few locations they may like better than others. But we're gonna see, and we're gonna see who's the first guy to get knocked out here. You know, who's the first one, and that got to be a terrible feeling. You
Viva
know?
Labatt here, a.k.a. Tina. She's a Slayer from one of the female Slayers from the tournaments here, and she's playing under her stream name. Also goes by Tina, though. You guys ever? I'm sure some of you guys out there have been killed by her in game.
There you go. And it's gonna see these guys. Gonna start grabbing their loot and making sure they're in a good position right here. Gonna see who's that early on fight coming off here, and you know, you almost ask yourself, which one sucks worse? And we're gonna actually have 2 people already to drop off here, and our first player dead was Izzet.
Yeah, Izzet's going to go down there. I didn't see who got him. Schmagoogle. I think they came over and told us Schmagoogle was in last year and took like 11th in the actual Invitational.
And so, yeah, he's out here. He's going to be picking up that first kill right there. And Renza was after that. So first, already 2 guys off the board right here. And so as this match starts to progress, you know, you're going to see these guys start moving closer and closer together. And it's like, you know, which one sucks worse, being the first guy out or being the second?
I think here, knowing that you're not getting in, so we just lost Pistolas, Hero IRL, and Skills Gaming Hub all just dropped. And I think that every death that isn't first feels bad because it's not a guaranteed in. Viva Labatt went down as well. But you're not going to have another opportunity to play the qualifier today. So at the point that you drop out, it all feels bad. It's bad all the way through. There's not a good feeling unless it's first.
No, it's definitely not. And as you see, Swagger with a vehicle, I want to say. Can't really see it.
Yeah, it looks like
but, you know, if you can get a vehicle in this right off the jump, you know, take it. Take it. You know, get some loot. Make sure you take the keys out that vehicle and just kind of roam around that map, move around. At that point, you got a good advantage right there. We're going to have Boston Tom Brady.
My mod. Let's go, boy.
Right here next to Blacka. OG Blacka. And they're going to be right there next to each other. Not knowing each other is right there just yet. And, you know, Slav in the back. He's going to be back here getting some loot. So he's in a pretty position. Nobody really here around him.
Uncle Jemima up there by Chappie.
We've seen Chappie put in work in the first game.
Yeah, Chappie part of the original TA team for the Showdown. Definitely a guy that's been around. He's playing, I think he was playing, he was on that grind with the Division for a while there. He was playing that, but he just recently came back and he's been getting some hours in on H1.
Mm-hmm. When it comes down to the AK and the AR, you know, what's preference? What's some of the positive of having either one of those guns?
So that's actually something that's really up for debate between players. Players are so used to the AR's left-right randomness. So basically the way the AR works, when you're firing off shots, your kick kicks left-right. It could kick left-left, right-right, left-right, left-right. So you're so used to that left-to-right feeling of the gun. The AK actually kicks up and to the left or up and to the right. But there's a damage trade-off. So the AK can go full auto and does 30 damage a shot. It's a little bit harder to control. But you get more damage out. You hit somebody 3 times, they're at 10%. There's a lot more pressure on you than when you're at 25.
Yeah.
A lot of guys have been switching over to the AK recently. Me personally, I like having both. I typically don't carry a shotgun. I like to drop the shotgun. And I play AK AR throwable, AK AR Magnum. That's just my go-to. I have no... The gods are never in my favor with the shotgun, so I just don't carry it.
Yeah. You know, me, my noob self, you know, I like to have shotty, AR, and AK in there. I don't even worry about the throwables. Because I'm so indecisive on what I want to use. And as we seen a second ago, we saw the overhead of the map, and that's where we saw where the safe zone was. And pretty much all those players are going to be trying to get to this safe zone.
Mig playing bathroom gaming there on top of the sink there, just hanging out.
Yeah, taking a deep breath. Gathering his thoughts with Nightwalker. He spotted him in the back. Nightwalker taking some shots on Mig. Mig is going to duck around.
Mig's down to 1 shot here. He gets back around the corner. Nightwalker's going to push it.
Yeah, he wants this. You know, he landed some good shots. He's going to stay here on the outside. Nick could have Shotty out. He did have it in the bathroom. He's behind. Nightwalker knows it.
Shotty swaps for the Shotty. He can one-pump the fence and then pop Mig. He could go for it. It looks like he's going to try.
Oh! Nightwalker
turns it
shut down by Mig. Nightwalker will be out of here. He's had 3 chances, not able to capitalize. But Mig, he was waiting for it. He knew he popped that bandage. He was slowly getting that health, but he had patience right there.
Yeah, I think that play should have gone basically quick peek, pop that fence, and then take your second shot. Just peek.
Yeah, I agree. I agree that he should have.
I think on that. Yeah,
maybe he forgot. Because you couldn't really like take down.
I think he was probably debating on which way he wanted to go and which way he felt more comfortable taking the shot. But Mig reacted dead on time. This game right now, with the way the changes have gone, like I said, with no flinch, especially with an AR shot, it's always the peeker's advantage. If you do not have a body armor, do not push.
Yeah, and if you were Nightwalker right there, you just really want to bust that cover down and just start firing off and forcing Mig to come to you. Even probably just bait him out with a few shots. But kudos to Nightwalker. He's played well here today. So congrats to that guy. Yeah. But he's not going to be making it to tomorrow. So
yeah, he won't be making it to tomorrow. But the guy's still a beast. Definitely still a top tier player within the community.
And so right here, I'm board here with Reynolds. Nimbus is actually going to come out. So I don't know if Nimbus heard him here behind the fence, but Reynolds knows it. Yeah, they don't know each other. Cover's popping off, taking shots, and Reynolds will go down. Not able to capitalize right there on that position. Nimbus coming out with that kill right there.
Yeah, Nimbus is going to lose his body armor. He's going to take a couple shots, but he was the first one to get into the down sight and be able to spray with a good control on the weapon.
We got Steel here, standard prayer. Standard prayer, scouting his area. He likes what he sees right here. He's going to be calm. He's going to be patient,
Every time somebody's walking around like that, I think, is it the Pink Panther theme song?
I always think shark music. Oh, damn. Well, actually, that was actually kind of Pink Panther, so we may be thinking
I think that we probably both named the wrong thing, and we've now confused each other.
Confused everybody. The chat forgive us. You guys know what we're talking about. Right here on board here with Sweater, and he's out here in the open. He needs to get a little bit of better cover, but not everybody isn't so compacted right now. And you see him moving, Serpentine.
I like that.
No spoilers in the chat, but Serpentine out there. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, don't be running a straight line. You got bullets and arrows coming at you.
Sting and throwing shots onto Spanky. Sweater, I like to refer to him as the highest APM in H1Z1, where you don't think of it as an actions per minute type of game, but he's so good at just doing constant movement. He's never not moving. He stays moving at all times. Crouch, jump shots, whatever. He's really hard to hit in the open.
Here we go, pushing Spanky Sully. He has a great position right there. He's pushing wide right, and we're gonna have Stingin. He's gonna be rotating as well. Not seeing each other just yet. Stingin, knowing that he needs to get some better cover, and that's what he does. ATV behind a rock. I don't think that was his ATV. I think it was Scully's. So Stinkin can probably check and see what's in it, but it'd be no point because it's not like he's gonna make a run.
Stingin's there. St. Guy's gonna roll in as well, though. We're gonna have a three-way. Stingin's gonna take out Spanky Sully, though.
Sully kind of got thrown off when that car pulled up. He kind of got distracted right there and lost sight of Stingin, but Stingin got a prayer right there for that distraction, and he's actually going to come out top. Sane wants no part of that fight. Stingin's going to go in here. He's going to bandage up, and he still has some loot Sully.
Yeah, he's still going to have some loot there. He's going to have an ATV. That's a big come up for him. He's going to get a little bit of loot. He'll have some helmets there to shred for craftables later to make himself some extra makeshift armors. Definitely a big pickup there. He probably wants to try and get that ATV to a vehicle and get a normal vehicle. ATV and pickup, basically your bottom tier cars that you want to try and get rid of.
Yeah.
Pickup has a little bit of help in 2s and 5s because the guy in the back seat can stand up and shoot over the top of the car, but
that's awesome.
It doesn't do you any good in solos whatsoever. So typically you want the cop car. Cop car is the one. It's the Ferrari.
Mm-hmm.
That's the car you want in this game.
Exactly. Has great mobility right there. Either that or the Jeep, because you can't be driving over here in this outback terrain and really just kind of flip your car. But the new update, you can kind of flip it back over. But you hate those situations when you accidentally flip your car and you're just stranded in the middle of nowhere.
Oh god, yeah. At least you can flip your car back over now. You can actually hit E and go ahead and Master Chief it and just kind of flip that car back up. So,
and it's always that fine line with video games. You don't want them. You want them to be real, but you don't want them to be too real.
Yeah, you don't want it to be where it's not fun.
Exactly. There's some fun aspects in the game that you have to kick in. You have too many. Sometimes you have too many game developers that just making games that's just way too real, and it just kind of becomes not fun. But to each his own.
They listen to the community a lot. I really like it. They're always open to have discussions with the community and with the players and see what they think will work and what they want to do. But they're very good about making sure that they they present the game in the way it's going to work. So.
And you see that green area? That is the toxic waste. And Neostorm, he's very out of position, and he's in the water.
Neo's going to be lucky if he makes it. He's in the water. It looks like he's on foot. And if he's on foot, I don't think he makes it out of this gas.
No, I don't either.
Dignitas Cop right here just hanging out.
Oh, Cop
out for Nimbus.
Nimbus, can he make it away? In the car, may have been his saving grace. Getting a little bit of cover right there as he crossed paths with Cop right there. Cop trying to come out on top.
Dig stepped out too far to the left, man. He threw the shots wide.
Shots in his back. Oh, somebody was flanking on Cop right there.
Yeah, and Nimbus actually came back for it.
Oh, okay. He got out over the hill. Cop's trading shots right now. Nimbus, what can he do? And he's going to back it up. Nimbus has a good position. Cop realizing that, and he's going to back it up and get behind that house. And so he's going to hold it off.
He's going to go inside.
Oh, Nimbus accidentally flipping his car. Can he get it back over?
Shambles, boys. Going to hop out. It looks like he's going to have to run in there and push. Yeah,
Nimbus wants this. He may got a little bit of confidence, maybe too much confidence in that last fight.
Too much time went by there. He can't push that fight anymore. The heel's already rolling.
Bizarre TV and Geesh getting hit by the toxic gas. Bizarre knowing the situation. He's going to roll up out of here. She-Devil, not much health. She's going to be pushing Trippy. Knows she has to win it. Can she do it? Trippy shotting out. She's not dead yet. One more chance. She needs the bandage quick, and she gets him. Takes him out. Can she hit the bandage? Yes, she does.
Yeah, she's going to be able to get that heel off. Loses her helmet. I think he may have fired a long-range shotgun and popped her helmet. I'm not sure at what point she lost it there.
I think she did she come with the helmet? I don't think she did.
She just run that whole thing with no helmet? I'm not sure what name that B45 bunch of letters.
He got hit with that last shot. He had like 2 health. He may be going down soon.
Railing shots here into the back of Kobe's too fast. Kobe finally tagged once. Greg still just walking it in on him. Kobe finally turning around to take this fight. Looks like he has a pistol out. Pistol versus the AR. Greg's going to stop. Gets tagged once on that pistol. Should peek out to the right. Going to take the shots. He wants to peek left. Best bet, gets tagged. He does get that win. Typically, you don't want to peek right over and over again. That's the direction everybody's comfortable, like we talked about yesterday when we were doing the test runs. Change it up a little bit. Peek left. It confuses people. People usually pre-fire that other corner.
When it comes down to third-person shooters, peeking right is always the most comfortable thing to do, right? Just because based on how the camera angle is. But when you peek left, you got to add a little bit of mix to that. You know, make sure you have your pre-fire on point. And we're gonna have these guys long-range fight right here. Bed not scared whatsoever of Theo. He's just like, hey, are you gonna hit them shots or not?
He's got the opportunity to lay down there. That ledge will save him, so he can always lay down and heal up. And then when you lay down, you just got to make sure you face the direction of the staircase that comes up. So he can feel pretty confident until your helmet gets popped. However, he's choosing to wear a parka, which means you can't see your helmet.
Yeah, you can't see the helmet.
So you don't know if you lose your helmet or not. Because if you get hit in the body, it's 25 damage. You get hit in the helmet, it's 25 damage. So
yeah, that's the one drawback to the parka. Flame Hopper has a guy in front of him. He's being patient right now, looking for the perfect opportunity to strike. And it's going to be Debo, and he's going to push in.
No clue. Flame Hopper's coming up. Yeah, Debo completely unaware. I'm not sure if he saw him. He's stopping to... Looks like he was trying to roll a pre-med there.
Let's see if Debo gets Debo'd right here. Taking a lot of shots. Flame in a good position, but Debo, he's actually not that hurt.
Yeah, down to about 75, so he's still behind one shot. Flame Hopper with the two-tap headshot kill there coming out of Flame Hopper.
The confidence right there out of Flame Hopper. Doing a great job right there, and he's going to be rotating. More shots coming out. Gonna hop right over the fence. He's gonna go down, and you're gonna see Aerith Reborn is gonna take out Sifter.
Yeah, he's gonna go in there and looks like he did a parkour jump over the fence on him, and then went for the crouch spam, which is basically the current meta. Parkour. Yeah, you basically never want your head to be at the same height, so he definitely went for that like crouch spam. That tends to be that close mid-range fight. You just kind of do the spam shot and the little crouch dance.
Yeah, making sure you always got to mix it up in your strafe.
What's that little Russian dance where you kick the feet out? You know.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just move on from that then.
I know which one you're talking about with the showgirls. With the showgirls that they kicking their feet out.
Oh, I mean the leg action,
one, right?
Yeah. I mean like that. A little lower to the ground though.
Gonna have Shinji and Bizarre. Bizarre's trading some shots off in the back. He's confident. He's going for those feet. And can he get it? And yes, he does. And he does actually take out Shin. Bizarre needs to be careful right here. Transition across the street. He's gonna be in the open. But thank God that loot crate. But that loot's gonna actually land behind some cover. So he's gonna be okay picking up that kill.
Yeah, Steel out here on an ATV running. Flame Hopper going to rail some shots up at him. Doesn't get any connection. Railing shots at them regardless, though. Even if you're not hitting them and you're at least dinking, some damage onto their vehicles is still good. Any damage you can cause to a vehicle or a player going forward is always a good thing. Unless you're out in the open. Like, Flamehopper probably wouldn't want to give his position away here, but firing from behind cover wasn't a bad idea before.
He may cross pass here with Steel. Steel knows exactly where he is.
Cops lost his shirt.
Maybe he shredded it. He maybe needed to shred it because sometimes you got to shred the clothes on your back so you can make bandages and survive here. Anything goes here, folks. And this is going to be the first loot crate of the game. And for you new players out there, the loot crate right here, it's gonna have weapons, bandages. It's gonna have med kits in it, and maybe the long shot. That's one of the main things that players tend to go for. And also, military backpacks, so you can get those composite fibers, because sometimes it may be hard to find a little military backpack, but those composite fibers are useful now.
Yeah, you can usually pull 2 of them out of there. And those hunting rifles, the only way to get them is you got to go out there and you got to risk yourself to try and grab one, which can be a big thing for the end game if you get one.
Flamehopper was in trouble right there. Mr. Bandit was trying to take some shots at him, but he's not leading those shots far enough right there. And he's not going to be able to capitalize on that one.
Ace-A-Roni looks like he might be coming in to try and go for this here. Other thing is, though, DJ Chris is in the area. Bomb plane usually comes through pretty quick after it first touches down, so we'll probably see a bomb plane here in the next, like, 15, 20 seconds.
We haven't seen no bomb devs yet, but now is the time. There's 3 cars in the area. They're circling it. Everybody has the same idea, but just because they see so many people, they're going to be like, don't know.
The bombs.
That is so scary.
So that's actually something that we didn't talk about that changed a lot from Z1 to Z2. So in Z1, the bomb plane basically went from the northeast corner and flew southwest, always, every time.
Yeah.
And the bombs started dropping right on the crate and past Ace-A-Roni, going to get it there. So the bombs would hit and pass. So basically, anytime you heard the bombs, you just drove northwest because you get out of the way of them, or northeast. You just drive northeast, beat the plane. It comes in from a random direction every time now, so you have to really be aware of where that sound is coming from.
You have to really look at the sky, and the sound being so great in this game. If you got some great headsets out there, some great, maybe Coursera headsets, you can definitely hear where it's coming from. So that's one good thing definitely there to keep in mind here. And you got Schmoogle. Schmoogle's gonna be in a good position. Schmoogles. He's going to be okay. Ace-A-Roni, he lost his vehicle. Don't know where it's at, but he definitely lost it. I'm going to say Ace checked the loot crate.
Ace checked it, and he does not have a hunting rifle on his back, so it must have been an AR crate. So he probably got a couple med kits if he did check it. It looked like he hopped on it and hopped off real quick. He probably just tapped it.
Ooh, so the drop! Oh, dropped on him. Got the drop shot, took out Steel, and he's going to be out of there, just rolling down the mountain. There he goes. He's going to be out of there, folks. And good shot right there. That one, see, as we was talking about the strafe, you got to mix it up some. Bombs are going to land out. Mr. Bandit, I want to say it's a guy on top of that hill, but he's not going to be able to see him. He's just going to roll up out of there, get into a position that's a little bit more comfortable, a little area that he has a little bit more intel on. And we're going to see the new safe zone here. Mig took some shots in the gas, actually. I see the little red circle up there by him, and he has 2 guys in front of him, so he may be kind of bad. Do you know what that yellow flash is in the top right?
The yellow's that's just where that person on the camera has clicked. You can teleport the camera around. That's just a coordinate marker.
Just a little spectating thing. Yeah, don't worry about all that.
Yeah, you guys don't need that. It's all right.
And there we go. Looking at the center of the map, we got a lot of guys in good position. A lot of open area right here. Still a lot of savages in play in this game.
Yeah, Mig still trying to make his way out, having to roll some more bandages.
Solid FPS, staying alive right here. I want to say he went out 3rd in like the second match he played in. He was like not third place, but like the 3rd guy to die.
Solid. Yeah, Solid had an early game earlier, but again, he took 3rd place in last year.
Last year's Invitational. Yeah, so he's hoping to make it again.
Feels 3rd place.
There we go. As we talking about it.
Hence, Solid takes out, as
Mig.
we're talking about him, Solid kills Mig in the gas.
And Stay Lift is going to take out Sweater. So Sweater's going to be out of there. Mig not being able to get in a good position, so he's going to be out of there. Flamehopper, he's working his terrain, making sure he stays in a good area, working that elevation. And so he's just checking his 6 right here, making sure he stays in a good spot. He knows where the safe zone is going to be. It's not too many places he can go. He just needs to hope that he can get lucky and ambush a guy that's driving by with a car and get some good shots on him.
Yeah, stay lifted here, making a move. I think the gas is still moving just a touch, and he's just trying to get off the edge of it. You want to have a little bit of room. So a lot of guys just play the gas, the edge of it. You actually want to have a little bit of space off of the gas, just know that nobody's behind you, so that if somebody pushes you, you have an option to back up off grenades.
Yeah.
You don't want to have to run into the gas to dodge a nade if you don't have to.
No, you definitely don't want to. So solid FPS. A little bit more consistency in this matchup right now. And so we got the last 32, almost at the halfway point here, folks. And soon these guys are going to be just dropping off like flies as this safe zone gets smaller and smaller.
Camsim trying to come out of the gas and the car just blasting through. Hard to see when you're moving at full speed in the vehicles. He's going to catch the railing there.
So
Gas
talk
is
a
at
little
his
bit
back.
about the toxicity of the gas.
Yeah, so toxicity of the gas starts off for the first couple waves doing very minimal damage, and it cranks up exponentially over time, eventually getting up to the point that it's about 4 or 5 damage per tick. So it switches from that to then you're looking at your toxicity level. So there's an actual bar these guys are seeing that fills up at the bottom of the screen. The longer you're in the gas, the higher it fills, and once it hits a point, it always stays full. It never goes back down.
Yeah.
So once it hits 100%, it doubles the damage you take from the gas. You start taking 9 to 10 damage per tick at the end, and if somebody's shooting at you and you're coming out of the gas in the end circle, you are in a world of hurt.
Yeah.
You are far behind in that fight.
Yeah, so you want to stay out of it as long as possible, and Fieldman's going to go down there to Sane. Sane's healing up. He's bleeding out heavily, and some shots are going to be coming in here. And your boy Tom Brady is out here.
Boston Tom trying to throw some shots there on the ICG Sly.
Trying to make it happen. He's taking some shots in the back, but they're not landing them. You see the dust trail flaring up right there behind him. He's going to back at it, and he's going to actually make it to cover.
Yeah, we call it the bob and weave, the zigzag pattern. You know, they tell you to zigzag if you run from like a gator.
Serpentine.
Yeah, you run from like a gator or something. They tell you to zigzag because they can't turn too well.
Yeah.
The best way to dodge bullets too.
Definitely is. You want the most unorthodox movement you can possibly come up with between running for cover and even in actual one-on-one fights. No, don't want to be predictable at all.
Yeah, we got Wicked over here, Swagger Lee driving around. So a lot of players just kind of like posturing, finding their positions here, and that's what it ends up being a lot in the mid-game. But Bandit's going to find shots onto the turret, connects once, gets him down to 75. 3 shots left for the turret. He head's barely peeking there. It's going to be a hard shot to hit for Bandit, though. You've got just a sliver of head to see.
Yeah, but Bandit is actually in a good position. He's rotating right down his hill. The third needs to back up a little bit and get over that mountain, and they do. Not to be confused with CD and the third. Not the same person, but it may be a member of the Viewage. Not sure.
It definitely could be a Viewage member for sure.
Just trying to manifest some of that CSP out there.
He better take it down. I mean, if you're gonna go in there with that name, you got to do him proud. You know,
you got to bring it in, right? Tom Brady's gonna be taking out Nimbus. She double taking some shots, and she's gonna back up, and she actually has a car over here, so she's in a good position. Gonna pop that extra helmet that she got in her backpack. Gonna put some bandages on, and she's gonna drive up out of here real soon. Solid FPS in the open. Flame Hopper, he's been here for a while, but he's okay with that. He wants these guys to just, kill each other off. Get here into a good late game situation.
You see, he never stops moving.
Yep.
That's the idea, man.
He's at a good position with cover because he doesn't know if somebody wants to, take a chance at hitting those shots from a far distance right there.
Yeah, a lot of these guys are going to stay moving. Guys like Camsim are some of the first people that we saw doing that in this game. Basically, they get behind a tree. And a lot of people's instinct is to basically say, nobody can see me from this position. I'm going to sit still and I'm going to look this way.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as somebody gets you from the flank, you are an easy 2-tap, easy kill for somebody. So some of these top-tier players, you'll see that they never stop moving. They don't care if you see them behind the tree. They just want to make sure that you don't have an easy 2 shots on their head.
Correct. Definitely correct. And Bandit's going to be here. Flame Hopper, he has somebody in front of him, yo. We're going to see if he wants to take these long-range shots. He's thinking about it. It's going to be solid FPS. This is going to be a Goliath versus Goliath matchup right here. Taking some shots. Flame Hopper doing a little bit of damage. Solid dropping down to the side. Flame getting hit from his right, though. Can he do it? And he takes out Solid. Flame being very, very patient right there, and he's going to do it.
Flame Hopper, yeah, landing shots there. Wasn't able to get the headshot, but was able to kind of peek back and forth over that hill and consistently hit shots to the chest. So he's able to get those 6 body shots in and finish off solid.
And I almost thought he got an ambush from the right, but it was just a bullet hitting his right shoulder right there.
Yeah.
You saw a little blood spratter. And we see everybody kind of using this strategy, staying to the outskirts of the map right here. Chainsaw in it. They all going to find out where this new hill is, and Sane's going to be okay. Oh, going to get dropped the third. It's going to be out of here. And they're going to be going down this hill, not able to do it. Mr. Bandit finally collected on that kill right there. And so he's in a good position. So I want to actually say Shmoogle is probably in the best position out of everybody. Actually, Stay Lifted. I take that back.
Stay Lifted's got a good position. There's a little bit of tree coverage over there on that side of the hill, too.
But Flame Hopper's on the edge as well. So you have Stay Lifted and Flame Hopper. They're going to be good, as well as Shmoogle, because they're going to play with their backs against that gas. Everybody else is going to be trying to funnel into them.
Yeah, another way to play this, so you see a couple guys out there on the far edge away from the circle. So what you want to do there is you typically want to be the last guy coming in, right?
Yeah.
If you got the gas moving with you on your back and you can stay ahead of it, you only have to look one direction. At this point, the gas hurts so much, you know nobody's behind you.
Yeah.
So that gives you a little bit of confidence, especially if you got a vehicle and you can just kind of cruise in slowly with it. You can at least see the lay of the land, and you can collect a lot of intel coming in.
24 people remaining right here. Cam Sims, he's going to be driving around the edge of this gas. And you know what? You can think about it like this. You know, if you drive around the edge of the gas, you can come across and you can find some people. And it's also the safest spot probably to be in, depending on the situation. But I think Neostorm might have took some shots. He's bleeding out heavily. And he's going to actually pop those bandages and get back in here. Cam Sim's going to find his car. Cam Sim rotating around. He's not going to take no shots at the car. Neostorm says, nope, I need my vehicle. I'm out of here. But Neostorm's vehicle's on fire. He's going to ride it as far as he can.
He needs to get out of that, man. If the car takes a bad bump, it can do 10, 15 damage to the car, and it'll just blow up with you in it. Definitely needs to ditch that ASAP. Hops, but Wicked's right there.
He drove it into Wicked. It's right next to him. If he just shoots the car, would have probably been his best play, but that was some advanced level strategy right there.
Yeah, right there, the car did. I don't think he expected the car to take that turn. Had he known it was going to, he could have definitely gotten a car bomb on him there. Would have been a legendary play.
Malcolm's going to die right there.
Sting in boiling water, it looks like. Sting is going to hop on that ATV and move. Geesh going to step out and see if he takes a shot or not. I don't think he's going to.
No, I don't think he's going to as well either here. And he's going to do his best right there. Geesh, you know, keeping it open, staying in tune.
No, never mind.
And so right here, we're going to see 22 players remaining. Sting out here in the open. Not much he can really do.
So we just got the stats update that just came in.
And so what's the kills looking like?
Sting out in the lead there with 3 kills, 22 remain. Sting can just go down. No, Sting is still here. Wicked's actually in a fight right now trying to fire onto Cam Sim's vehicle. But it looks like we got 3 kills in the lead. A couple guys with 2 in there. And we are down to 22 players remaining.
Yeah, this is a good situation
Sting
to be in. You
know,
if you manage to stay alive this long, just let the hyperactive people, let the run and gun, the people who ain't got no patience whatsoever, let them guys fight it out a little bit. Get to a more comfortable situation and come out here and show people what you got.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's definitely not one clear-cut strategy on how to come out with a win in H1.
No, there isn't, and that's always one of those things. It's just a giant debate that that's the one thing that everybody like argues over the most. Like, what's the clear-cut strategy? How do you play it? It's whatever makes you feel comfortable. Whatever keeps you confident and more comfortable with your shot is always going to make you perform better. Exactly.
Having a good amount of patience and aggressiveness, you know, seems to work out. If you can't do that, and also just playing with confidence in general. Sane, find this little slit, little cut right here. Okay, he's sitting pretty in a very comfortable position.
Yeah, it's not a bad little spot there. I didn't see how far off the gas edge he was, but it looks like I want to say
he's dead center in the hill, actually.
Yeah, that
Flame Hopper, will his luck run out? And not today. Once again, Slaying, he's going to actually get himself a vehicle. It's going to be a truck. It got some damage on it, but he's going to be able to push in and get that loot and get that vehicle. That's if he wants to, because the gas is covering that. So I don't know if he wants to push out, and he's actually not going to push out and get it.
Yeah, Flame Hopper definitely performing well. We saw him playing really well yesterday. Played really well in the earlier game. Unfortunately, got knocked out in third. We'll see if he can maybe secure himself a spot this round.
And gonna start having some other players drop off right here. Flame using that Magnum. That Magnum doing a lot of damage right there. Mr. Bandit taking out Uncle Jamia. So gonna go down. Chappie's in the gas. He's popping those bandages, trying to stay alive. Can he do it? And he's like, nope.
He's probably gonna choke out here. Chappie's gonna go down to the gas. So funny thing there, Flame Hopper taking shots at Activator. Flame Hopper, Activator, both part of my stream team. The grind. So we got a grind on grind fight there.
Making things happen out there. Top 15 right now. The pressure is amplifying right now. Gonna have Cam. He's gonna be rotating up out of here. He's gonna be circling around. I think he may see Wicked back there behind the tree, but he's not that hungry to kind of take that fight. He's in a vehicle and he's gonna be sitting pretty.
Sting did get eliminated there. He had 4 kills and he goes down.
Flame again.
Activator stepping out a little bit ahead in the fight. Gets tagged. Activator now ahead, coming across with the AK spray, and he's gonna spray down Flame Hopper. Activator feels so bad on the inside right now, but so happy at the same time. That's definitely...
He's going to wave bye-bye.
And he waves. Nicest guy in the community, though, there. Flame Hopper, one of really awesome dude in the community.
Yeah, he had a good run right there. Was not able to connect with those shots. Played a lot to his left hand, but just wasn't able to do it. So shout out to Flame Hopper. He's played great in all these games so far that we've seen him in. He's definitely been a star, one of the stars of the show today.
Yeah, absolutely. Great guy.
So
everybody just kind of posturing up here. So this is where we kind of switch. The mid game starts like that. The circle shrinks. You get a couple kills, and then everybody starts posturing. The next gas comes. Kind of a lull action. And we're in that moment right now where everybody's just trying to figure out where each other are. Hanson's going to spot Wicked back there in the trees. Throws a couple shots. He now moves his car to try and use it as cover. This can be good or bad, though. Sometimes using your vehicle, like we said earlier, it gets lit up by a Magnum, blows up on you, and you're stuck in the middle of a field. It's not a good feeling.
Oh, Schmoogle taking some shots. Can Chris do it? He's going to be shooting these long-range shots. Not able to connect there with Schmoogle, and Schmoogle's going to get away, but he knows exactly where Chris is, and Chris is going to give up his position with those shots, and he's kind of like dead center on that hill. He's in a bad spot. He's going to put himself in a better one. Stay lifted is okay. He knows exactly what's going on. We got Crimson and Wicked. They're going to be back into their 1v1. His car isn't open, but it's not far enough where he cannot hop in it without taking shots, and he's going to cruise up out of there, knowing that he don't want that fight, but he's going to be taking shots on his vehicle right there. And he knows he needs to be careful, but he's going to position it right behind a rock in a safe spot.
Yeah, he did exactly. I love doing this with the cop car. These rocks are big enough that if you know what direction you're being shot from, you can basically just pull your car off, bust a 180, slam it up against the rock, and protect it. Ultimate Dave going to go down there to Mr. Bandit, and then the gas is going to push. So Bandit going to have to move. He's currently bleeding. Gas is going to hit him. He's going to be on the run.
Right there, slightly though, I want to say.
It just started moving, though, so it's going to be moving for a little bit. He's got to get running. He's got to get out there, get ahead of it. Otherwise, that is going to eat him up.
And so he's good. Cam Sim, he knows exactly where that new safe zone is. He's in his vehicle. His vehicle's looking like it's around about 40% maybe. At 20%, it catches fire. So he just needs to, stay moving. Don't let too many people try to abuse him right there and try to take out that vehicle, because then he'll be out in the open with no cover whatsoever.
Yeah, basically car's fine until about 75, then you get a little bit of light smoke. Once you hit 50%, dark smoke comes in. Once you hit 20, your car is on fire and you need to bail. Yep. Tuck and roll.
And, we talked about how when you hop out the car within this recent update, the car tends to keep moving forward. It doesn't stop right away. Brady, he's going to find somebody in the gas, and that's going to be Sim and Wicked. Their little battle over there that they was fighting in, but Brady's going to actually get hit with some shots. Gas coming in. He needs to get to the edge. Doesn't want to pop that health kit too early, but here's the push right here. Stay lifted. Can he come out on top? And he takes out Activator. And he's going to keep it rolling. Doesn't want to stay back and get that loot. He knows the gas can possibly take him out, so he's going to wait until he gets into the safe zone, and he makes it to the edge, and he's in a very good position.
You won't see lifted loot again. Cam Sim's car on fire. Boston Tom down to one shot, spraying some bullets. Cam Sim's down low enough that if he would have kept shooting the car, he would have killed him with the explosion, but gets shot from the side. Snipe shot from Stay Lifted on the Magnum takes him down.
Top 10 situation here, folks. Everybody fighting for that first place position. More flaming cars coming in. Everybody's car is on fire. Nobody's safe. Camson, he knows where Schmoogle is, but does Schmoogle know where he is? He's very, very weak. Can he come out top? Shots, and he takes him out. He embarrasses him. Cannot... Schmoogle not able to come out right there.
Camson with that quick peek with the AK just sprays him down, comes out and connects every single bullet on that peak and gets the jump on him.
Straight chaos here, folks. Stay lifted. He's going to be on the move. He sees a lot of people dropping off. He's just saying, hey, I just need to stay alive. It's a lot of action jumping off. Let me just, be smart and just look the other way and go hide behind a tree somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely. He's just trying to hop around. He's trying to gain intel. He's hearing where people are. He needs to figure out one of the sides to push so that he can get to a rock. He knows that the gas is pushed up. He has nowhere from that tree that he would have had to back up if somebody pushed him. He wants to find a better spot where he has a little bit more options for movement.
And at this point, Mr. Bandit is doing a great job. He's picking up kills left and right. And so if he can come out of here with 6 kills in a top 2 finish, he will be, so far, he will be in there qualified, and he's going to actually be in the safe zone. Chainsaw still alive in the top 8 situation. I was talking to that man Chainsaw, and he was saying, hey, man, I could be one of the best campers in the game. I'm going to stay alive. And I want to say Chainsaw's the only one in here without no kills. Also, him and Swagger Lee don't have a kill, but he's going to see somebody. He's asking himself, do I want this static? Do I want this fight? And Stay Lifted is going to see. Actually, he does not see him. But Chainsaw, you got to ask yourself, do you want the fight? Do you want it? What's your confidence like?
It seems like Chainsaw definitely is one of those guys that's just wanting everybody else to kind of eliminate each other, and he wants to maybe come in for those last 2 fights. He doesn't
which is fine. We saw Random Rain. He won his with 2 kills. We saw both sides. He won his with 2 kills, and Isco won his with 7. So
I think he actually had 8.
No, he had 8. Yeah, he had 8 actually.
So Isco absolutely
destroyed
that first game.
And so right here, top 7. This is getting intense. We know Bandit was in the safe zone. DJ Chris is good. I don't know if Lifted knows he's there. And he's actually behind him. Shots in the back, and DJ Chris goes down. Unexpected shots. He wasn't expecting that. Stay Lifted is going to come out on top right there, and he's going to stay in rotation.
Yeah, absolutely. Stay Lifted is a monster player. He knows how to close out games. He knows how to finish out these games when he makes it to the top 10. A lot of it comes down to getting through that first half, first 80% of the game is the hard part. You get to the end, and some of these guys, as long as it's not just a really bad gas circle for them, they just know how to close out games. And Stay Lifted is one of those guys that definitely knows how to close them down.
It's a car there, and Chainsaw didn't have a car before, but like that car is more so like bait, you know? Don't go for it. You don't got to go for it. You need to use that as bait and control that situation. And everything is so close now. You just need to play up against the gas. If the gas comes to engulf him, of course, take the car and put yourself in a better position. But hold your patience here.
I think Cam has heard Wicked and knows that he's out there. Wicked's going to take some shots, and if Cam didn't know he was there, he knows he's there now. I'm not sure who those shots were on, though.
Chainsaw's getting flamed here. Bass Stay Lifted. Can he figure it out in time? Oh, but he didn't actually probably peek him out, or he didn't want that fight. He didn't want to give up his position just yet. Chain, dead center, middle of the map. Needs to be careful here. And he's getting pushed all around. We're going to have Sane over here towards the right. Stay Lifted may find him. He's going to play towards the edge.
Yeah, he's going to play towards the edge. Camsim going to spot Wicked here, start taking some shots, get one connection into him. He's going to be at about 70%. Wicked going to step out to start to return fire. Cam wants that fight, gets tagged. He's now getting shot in the back. Cam's going to
Can he make it in? He's going to close the door.
He's good. So that's now going to protect you. The way it used to work is that Molotovs would burn right through walls and everything. Bandit's going to get taken out by Wicked there from the other side. But you're actually 100% safe now other than bullets through windows. So grenades won't go through. Molotovs don't go through. Gas nade is the only way to basically get Cam's out of there. Cam's going to step out and get that finish on
Top
Wicked.
three! Top three right here. Chainsaw, Sane, Cam. Who's coming out on top right now?
Yeah, Stay Lifted, Saint Die, and Camsim here. All three community members that are all great players.
Oh, here we go. They're going to be moving in fourth. Chainsaw does not have a kill yet, and he's in a top two situation. Can he go? CSP in the chat. Let me get some explosions out there.
Yeah, Stay Lifted versus Saint Die here to take down game 3. Stay Lifted got that quick 2-tap onto the side of Camsim, and you can see that the only real cover are these rocks. I'd love to see what when the map comes up, see who's got the gas circle. Saint Die behind in this fight. He's going to be down to 50%. He's going to have to stop and heal. Lifted, I think, he might be bleeding, but right now he wants to basically roll a med kit because it gets you one extra shot when you're getting fired at. It basically gives you a 7-shot death, and he's exactly going to do that. He's going to roll the medi. He's going to start pushing. I'd expect him to throw a nade really soon. He's at 50 miles. There's the Kobe. Saint Die forced into the open.
Oh, right behind him.
Almost gets it.
That slight elevation.
Stops. Yeah, expect another nade out of Lifted here if he has one. He can't let Saint heal. Saint, grenade comes out.
They just chucking nades left and right. Oh, that's a smoke grenade. That was a clutch play.
He's basically going to force Saint out, but is Stay Lifted going to be able to spot him? They both wrap the same direction here, so they're not going to see each other until the end. Right now, the blood gushing out of Stay Lifted can be visible by Saint Die from that range. He may know what tree's behind.
That was a clutch play right there. And, you know, and as you see, if you see some names around the map, that's just some dead bodies that's there. Just dead bodies, just stray bodies, and they're all going to slowly disappear now. But 1v1 situation, Sane versus Stay Lifted.
5 kills already.
Doing work, and Sane has 2. So if Stay Lifted dies, he will be Tyre Ruby, and it will be a points
90
factor.
meters, not going to be able to get that nade there. It's going to be short.
And because the maximum distance is...
He's just checking. It's about 60 to 65 meters. He's basically just checking. I don't think he knows what tree's behind. He's making sure that he's not hiding behind either of those trees, and he's just testing things with a grenade to see if he can catch a kill.
Oh, he's going to toss that one. He's going to crouch behind
That's
the
a
top.
gas nade. He's just trying to force him off, so he's going to force him out into the open to take the fight.
This is good. A lot of strategy right here. They're using everything in the book. Smoke grenades, gas grenades. Next thing you know, we're going to get flashbang out of here.
Yeah, this is a positioning game, and this is outthinking the other guy. You're basically trying to force the other guy into the open while maintaining your own cover to have that peeker's advantage, and you can see both of them trying to work that.
Probably one of the most legit 1v1s I've seen. More gas grenades are going to be coming out. Stain taking some shots in the back. Stain is going to actually go back behind that tree. That gas grenade is there, but we can see his health, and he's not getting hit by it too much. But there you go. He's going to be taking some damage. He's about 50% right now. Sane's going to be rotating around towards the right. Can he stay alive? And he will be staying alive. But Sane, he's going to close the gap, knowing that he had the upper hand right there with that gas grenade being out, knowing that Molly time. That's going to force him to the left. Now he's going to throw a flame. Molly to the left. Flames behind him. He's going to catch fire, folks. He's rotating out. He has to get in the gunfight, and he takes them out. Wow.
The two-tap god.
Wow.
Holding it down, stay lifted, taking down game 3 in an epic fashion, and he's going to be moving on to go play for the money tomorrow. Crazy kill. That was the best fight we've seen all day. 100%.
He was on fire. Those mollies were perfect.
The mollies were dead on, but lifted. And when you're on fire, the camera does some weird things, and it shakes a little bit, and it's a little hard to shoot. Your character doesn't look normal. Stay lifted, still stepping up to hold that down and crush that.
I see some sweat on that boy's face. We're going to get Stay Lifted in here for an interview. Stay Lifted. Come on up in here, man.
You ran out of bullets?
I can see the sweat glistening off his face right now, y'all. Come on, sit up in here with me. My man, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
I'm doing good. There you go. So, right there at the end of the match, you were on fire. He threw some perfect mollies to your left and your right, and you was out there. What was going through your head?
I was nervous. I was real nervous, man. I ran out of bullets, actually. I had 0 bullets left.
Wow.
And I got lucky. I found a loot bag on the tree. And I found bullets there. I got that 2-tap at the end.
Yeah.
Woo, I'm feeling good.
Feeling good.
Yeah.
So what was one of the most difficult, well, probably at the end right there was one of the most difficult moments of the match.
Yeah.
Did you have any more sweatier moments, like moments that you just was not sure about?
Not really. I had good position the whole time. People were really far away from me.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I was nervous, man. I'm, like, shaking right now. I'm still, like, feeling it.
So, what was one of your strategies actually coming in here and trying to win this BR? What was one of the main things in your head that your initial game plan?
Staying away from players.
Yeah.
Just trying to get into that top 5, keep my distance, try to play smart, get picks, easy picks.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, tomorrow you be playing with the big dogs, okay?
Oh, yeah.
260 grand on the line,
I'm
okay?
ready, man.
You got to just get to that top 10 and make some money. When it comes down to the people that's already qualified, if out of any of those guys, who would you say would be one of your biggest threats that you're worried about?
Out of the people in the Invitational?
Yeah, it's already qualified.
Definitely the Echo Fox guys, Mini Radic, Jerk Chicken, and Flame.
Yeah.
And Inboxes, of course. And, there's a lot of good players in there.
Yeah.
Linden. There's a lot of good players that I have to worry about.
Earlier.
Yeah, Isco. Who else qualified?
Random Rain.
Random Rain.
Yeah, Isco, Random Rain, both good players. I got to watch out for them.
Awesome. Well, hey, congratulations. We will be seeing you tomorrow. Go get some rest there, big boy.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm going to go.
All right.
Cool.
We cool? Yeah, there we go. All right.
There we go.
And so there we go. Stay lifted. He's out there, man. He's excited to go forward here. So kudos to him. So that was a good match, boy. That 1v1. Like I said, that was probably one of the best 1v1s I've seen in a while. Late game.
Absolutely. That is so far definitely the fight of the day for sure.
Most
100%.
definitely.
I mean that. Being able to come out, and he's something that I talk about. If you ever watch his stream, the guy he does not want to shoot you in the body, period. He does not care. He wants to shoot you in the head, and his ability to stay on headshots is insane. I'd love to see stats afterwards. We'll see if I can find them, but stats for the number of headshots that he had, he probably got 6 total kills. He probably killed 5 of those guys with headshots.
Yeah, he had 6 total kills. He got the last 3 kills in the match. Actually, his top 6, he had 3 kills in the top 6.
4, 5 in the top 12.
Yeah, all his kills. Yeah, I want to say probably all his kills was no.
Yeah, 5 kills in the top 12.
So
That's
he
insane.
did good right there. Showing up right now. Good job to them. So match. We're going into that was qualifier number 3. We got 2 more folks, okay? And so now we're going into qualifier number 4, and is that a list of the threats we got up in here?
Guys that are coming in. Yeah, man, we got a couple slays in
key
here.
Players.
So we got Dumpster Aim, who actually is the team owner for Team Dauntless, who is a team in the TA tournaments. A1 Supreme, who's one of the players on that team. Amphi, Candyvan, Shepdog, Hazelton, Danielle Hands. Michaela's in here. We got XL Bunny, One Night Hongildong, Scrufflaw, and Jim the Jerk. All definitely known names within the community. These are going to be people that the guys that have played in the previous tournaments definitely know.
Yeah. And so you know, so you guys, so if you guys are not watching on H1Z1.com/watch, make sure you do that, because the reason why is that you guys are getting live updates, live stats of what's going on, who's killing who's the first to go, you know, how many kills these players got. All right, so that's a good thing to have, especially following the stream. Just makes for a better viewing experience.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's such a cool thing, and I mean, we're able to sit here and use it right here and kind of keep track of some of these stats ourselves. And this is something that we haven't had in really in the tournament series to this level of integration. So this is really cool to see the back end able to spit this information out to the site and some of the future tournaments and what we can do with this stuff. This is definitely a cool thing to see, and I'm really really excited to see this and what they do with it.
No, definitely excited to see it as well. So far, we got Random Ray, Stay Lifted, Isco. All right, and then we have a wingman and a side and a Ruby. We may see him if he comes up in one of these games again.
Yeah, 2 kills.
Now, I want to say, actually, I think
ahead.
Ruby may be in game 5 as well. So, but he already has that second place 5-kill finish, and so far, nobody who's came in second place has beaten him out. And the reason why we're telling you that, because even though 5 players are qualifying, the 5 people who get first place, the second place, whoever has the most kills out of those guys is going to be qualifying as well, because we do have an extra position. All right. So that's going to be good as well. And we're going to start to have these guys load up into the game very, very soon here. But, you know, it's hype here. We're at TwitchCon, man. Saturday, the qualifiers.
Yeah, dude. These games have been nuts, man. That I don't know, man. I can't even think of anything else. That fight was, out of all the tournaments I've done, period, and I've done a lot of community tournaments. I was casting like 6 times a week, 3 games a day for a long time. That's one of the best fights I've seen.
Yeah.
Like the back and forth, the nade placement, trying to get the other one out of position and using the map and making use of that and moving strategically. The smoke nade from lifted to try and get himself to better cover.
That was actually pretty
Because, I mean, he really just had like a little lip there. That was insane, man. That was crazy.
Yeah,
nice, man. Dude,
and that was pretty clutch right there.
Game 5 is going to be pretty hyped, too. We got this name right here. He's been playing a lot recently. Mr. Rampage Jackson himself from the UFC.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, he's been streaming. He's been playing H1Z1 recently. He's really big into Rainbow Six. He recently started streaming a few months ago. I didn't believe it at first either. Somebody said, yeah, Rampage is on.
Rampage is here.
What?
That's awesome.
Yeah, I just started looking through the names, and we got Rampage. So Rampage Jackson will be here for that last game. That'll be cool to see.
And so,
and
we'll talk about the rest of those guys right there who qualified a little bit later on. Not qualified, sorry, but who are competing in that Game 5 to qualify. But, yeah, definitely a notable name. And, guys, hey, if you guys don't have it already and you was watching that game, right, and you started to feel that little tingle, you started to feel good inside watching that 1v1 and said, damn, this right here, this is exciting. You know what I'm saying? So if you felt that way and you do not have H1Z1, well, guess what? You're in luck, because it's 35% off in the Steam store.
Till the 4th, I believe,
Till the 4th,
right?
yes. So definitely go check it out. Now is the perfect time to get it with that little TwitchCon special.
I mean, I got a lot of value out of it. I spent the full 20.
Yeah.
And I got 3,000 hours. I think it's probably the best $20. I mean, dollars to time spent ratio. I mean, I got a lot of enjoyment out of it for
especially
$20.
for like the quality of games is out there to choose from.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because, especially, you got some good games out there, but like you get the most bang for your buck. Okay.
I don't know anything else that I've paid $20 for and gotten that much use out of.
And I had to pay. I paid $15. And I can't best $15 I've ever spent in a long time.
Yeah,
all right.
Definitely, man.
So yeah, definitely want to check that out. Guys, if you guys not following the Twitter, H1Z1. Okay, H1Z1 KOTK at Twitter for all those updates as well. And we're gonna be pushing on forward here, man.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's take a look at these guys again. Let's see if we can maybe get some predictions for the next game.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
there's some big names
if
in
you
there.
had to say, like, pick one person out of here, right, and stand out. And at the same time, when we see the big list on our end of the other 60 players that definitely come in, that's definitely going to be we're going to see some more savages in there as well.
I mean, this guy right here, What9 Hongildong, another guy that came in with that Force Gaming group with Isco and them.
Yeah.
Before the game updated and had the Z2 map, I know that he was at over 5,000 hours played.
Wow.
He's one of the highest hours played most time in the game, and I'm pretty sure he's put a ton of hours prepping for this back into the game as well.
That's awesome.
XO Bunny, I mean, I got to root for her. I got to keep her happy for my own safety because she's staying in the same hotel room, so I got to Gotta keep.
Gotta
I don't
be-
want
gotta
Lindsay.
be
I don't want
super
Lindsay to
positive,
murder
you know?
me. So
Don't wanna-
So we'll go ahead, give her a big shout out there. Michaela, another Slayer there. Jim, Danielle. I mean, there's a lot of players
And
here.
we saw
but
Amphi. I want to say Amphi was in the first game putting in work.
yeah, Amphi got himself a few kills in that first game. I think he got 4 or 5 kills in that first game.
He was definitely out there winning his fights. But I want to say he actually finished in the top 5 as well. So he's going to be
he's
out here for
somewhere in that top
redemption.
10
He's
for
definitely
sure.
warmed up. He's ready.
Yeah, he definitely wants to take down a game. We got Scruff in there again too.
If I was these guys, I'd be out there just chugging Red Bulls. But then you're gonna have that crazy crash at the end.
Yeah, that crash, man. And you don't want to crash today. We got the Twitch party tonight.
Baseball stadium. I can't believe that.
Yeah, I was sitting there thinking about it. I was like, you think they'll let me in shorts? I know it's like club attire and stuff, but like, it's outdoors, man, and it's hot out here.
Come to the party in some baseball cleats.
Yeah, why not?
Be that guy, right?
Yeah, be that guy. Get drunk, go around, start doing like Superman dives for the bases.
And so we're gonna have a YY guy loading up into this game. Game 2. YY
Is that
619-42069.
Steve-O live. So Steve-O, actually a really good player, partner streamer, and he came up all the way from Australia.
Awesome.
So another guy from
We're seeing guys all over here.
It's a completely international tournament. It's crazy how many people have come from all corners.
Yeah.
Like EU, we got. I was hoping 10K was gonna make it. There's a guy called 10,000 Days, and crazy guy out of Turkey.
Yeah.
I was hoping he was gonna make it. He wasn't able to make it this year, but Howie is in the Invitational tomorrow, so he's made it over here. Dude, they're just coming from everywhere, man.
And if you can, hey, start saving up money, start playing again. This thing right here is so successful. I'd be surprised if we don't have another Invitational next year.
Oh, I think this is going to be a staple, man.
Yeah.
It definitely is a fun event that happened last year. They obviously liked it enough they brought it back this year, and I think that it's something that'll be here for a couple years.
It just gets bigger and bigger, from this point on. I want to say, we're in alpha?
What? Yeah, we're technically at the end of early access alpha, so I mean we're coming up on full release soon. Trademark.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead. There's always things that come up, but I mean we're approaching the end. The game's getting really polished. It looks cleaner.
And at a
It's
certain
definitely
point,
going in the right direction.
When console players start joining the mix, who knows? You may have some people, plugging up their controllers to the PC and trying to get down with it,
It might start seeing some tourneys on PlayStation or Xbox.
PC Master Race, though.
I mean, absolutely PC Master Race. I mean,
I'm not gonna lie, I was that guy. I was that.
he's a Gears guy.
I was a console shooter person, and I said, I bang out with anybody who got a mouse and keyboard. But then, once I started to get down on my Overwatch, I'm just like, you know what?
Yeah, I don't know about that,
I may have been just talking out my ass for a long time.
Yeah. Mouse versus keyboard, I'm gonna give it to the mouse every time.
Nah, yeah, especially once you master that aim, it's really night and day. I can't even properly hold my controller anymore.
You just give up on it completely?
Nah, I still gotta use it from time to time. It's just
they sell those
a
things at
weird
Best Buy
feeling.
now where you can plug in the mouse and keyboard. Just go do that on the.
On
they got a little adapter and you can play mouse and keyboard on console. Yeah.
So that's where that keyboarder term came from in the console world.
Yeah, I remember way back in the day. I'm not. No names. I don't want to make anybody upset, but I remember somebody got popped on the MLG. They got caught using it, sitting there in one of the games, and just did a 180 whip shot that was faster than max sensitivity. They figured out that he was on mouse and keyboard.
And it was like, okay, how did you do that? All right,
they're
no shot.
Yeah.
No shot, but
Phobes, dude. The names every game, no matter who it is. Wandering Vagabond made it into this game.
Currently got half the players, loaded up in the box of Destiny. We got to be set up in the background.
Big Boy Gaming, Brett, BSWG there. Pixie Sticks. Yeah, California. That dude, I got to give him a shout out, man.
Yeah.
One of my best friends for 8 years.
They out here,
really
boy.
Chill dude, man.
They already played.
Yeah,
We're going into game number 4.
T. Willis. Every time a name pops up, I'm waiting for a name to pop up that I don't recognize at all, and every single one, I mean the Y.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to know who's playing under YY.
Definitely a close
that's the
community.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a tight knit. It's definitely a great community. I mean, I used to be big on playing World of Warcraft at the end. I had a lot of friends there, but the community with H1 is really, really close knit, and it's awesome, man. You run into people and there's always that online persona, right? You know the guy you don't like. And then the other night we had a dinner with all the community guys. There were 150 of us in a bar.
Yeah.
Not a single person had an issue with anybody, man.
Yeah,
it was nothing but love. It was
really
great,
is
man.
like that when you come to land. It's a whole it's a whole other environment when you start seeing each other face to face.
Yeah, you end up with a totally different respect level for people too. People that maybe you just didn't give the time of day to, and you're just like, man, We're going to be gaming when I get back home.
No, that's definitely true. Those are definitely facts right there. Definitely facts right there. And so, going forward, you guys. So, for the new people out there who don't really know too much about H1, we're out here. We're playing on our Z2 map.
Yep.
Z2 map, new update. H1Z1, a massive multiplayer online shooter. Okay, 150
survival
people.
Shooter.
Survival shooter. 150 people dropping in online today. We got 60. We had 60 guys versus each other. Tomorrow we'll have 65 with the people that qualify here today.
It should still be 60, I believe.
And just surviving, landing, scrapping loot, finding guns, just trying to stay out there and be the last man standing. Very unique shooter of its kind.
Cool. They're going to get us a faster update on our stats, so we'll be able to get to those a little bit quicker for the next game.
Oh, boom. Okay,
yeah.
I'll take
so
it.
These last two games, guys, are also going to be back to back. We're going to be we'll have a little bit of time here while they get everybody loaded in. You're going to have to, you're going to have to deal with me and Blaze for a little bit, but we're going to be going back to back. There'll be no more delays between games. We're going to run this all the way down to the end for the end of the games.
We definitely will be. That's going to be awesome. Just straight action. And everybody is like in line, waiting to play, ready to get down. And so that's gonna be real fun.
Yeah, definitely. So, what do you think? Outside of Stay Lifted, let's try and go back to top plays for a second here.
Okay.
Outside of the Stay Lifted, what was your favorite play you've seen today so far?
Favorite play I seen today. Well, at least favorite moment was the guy with the binoculars in game 2, who couldn't catch, who saw the guy to his right. And you just saw him like looking.
Didn't see the guy to his right.
Yeah, he was like, okay, I'm just looking with my binoculars behind a rock. Then he just, you catch him looking at him. He was like, hold up, somebody's there. And it took him like a while to line up his shot, and he just like missed like 4 bullets.
The potato came.
Yeah, potato aim started coming out right there. So that was that.
He got those 2 hits. Yeah, man, a little bit. And that's the thing, that he may not be used to it as much as some of these other guys like Stay Lifted, who have just hours of knowing the bullet drop.
Yeah.
There's like certain distances, and a lot of players like to use the default crosshair, which you're not able to see from the spectator cameras, but they're basically just a tiny pinhole dot in the middle of the screen. And they figure out how many dot heights it is.
Yeah.
At what distances. So you start, and it used to be a little bit different. We used to have what was called, we called them different stages of render.
Yeah.
So you had stage 1. You can see them. I can see your skins on your body. I can see exactly everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's aimed straight at their head. It's going to hit. There's no bullet drop. Then there was the stage 2. They turned into a black silhouette, but they still move normal.
Okay.
That one, you go dot or 2 above.
Yeah.
Past that became stage 3, and you basically saw them like scarecrow across the ground, just kind of slide. And that was like 4 to 7 dots up. Just spray some bullets. Hope you catch something.
Coming out hot.
But now it's a lot harder to figure that out, because there is no stages to render. They're always rendered.
Yeah.
So now it's literally, you just have to get a really good feel of what that distance is to get those shots to land.
So bringing it in here, can you see anybody else that's really like, I'm trying to look and see if there's anybody else that really just stands
Immortals,
out.
Lucas won, the brother of Charles PBF and
so
Henny, so he's back again.
So yeah, he's back for his redemption.
Prism's another streamer there.
Let's see.
Beast H1Z1. I'm wondering if that's Beast Halo. I'm not sure. Aqua 5. Aqua 5's the other one. So What 9 Aqua 5. Yogi Bear.
And same thing for everybody who's tuned in. H1Z1.com/watch, so you can see this list and see this updated list and see who's exactly in here. If you're looking for your friends to see if they still have a chance to qualify, if they played or not, and you guys can also see the previous stats from the last 3 matches that we played already.
Yeah, absolutely. Keys to Beast came back in. We got Phobes. We're up to 59 players, so they're going to need to get one more loaded in, and we'll get this going.
Yep, and we'll be starting very, very, very soon, so that's going to be awesome.
So like last year, they had to wait for people to like skin up, right? Because you used to have to right-click and pick each skin and stuff. So the way the system works now is you basically build your preset in. So that's one of those big changes with the new UI.
Okay.
Kind of a quality of life thing where you don't got to go through all those options anymore. You kind of open up the game, pick your skins ahead of time. When you load in, boom, it's automatic. You pick up your gun, it automatically skins the weapon. So there's no more like, I want to look fly, I got to take time, hide in the bathroom, make my gun look good, get on point. It just automatically does it for you, which is kind of nice. It keeps you more in the action, a little bit more gameplay, less messing around with things that you didn't really want to be caught in.
Yeah, so like when it comes down to you, so when you start H1, do you roll with default settings? Do you switch your keys around, anything like that?
Yeah, my keys are definitely turned around. Like my Q button turns off my engine. So that's a big strategy in cars with a lot of top players. What you'll see is they'll come cruising in.
My Q is my camera ain't going to go first or third.
No, T's still there. But so I hit Q and it'll shut off my engine. Now, as long as you don't turn or hit a bump, when the engine's off, the car makes no noise.
Yeah.
It's dead silent. So you can basically like roll up, and I've literally like rolled up on somebody like this distance from them,
Yeah.
got out the car, just put the gun to the back of their head and just shot them.
Boom.
Boom. They have no idea that you're there. So there's a lot
Pro
of things
tips
like
right
that.
here, guys.
I'm telling you, man, the stealth car, that's the tactic, man. It's definitely the most fun. It's hilarious every time when you roll up on somebody and you hop out and all they hear is the car door go thump thump and they're like, "Oh, no."
So when you shotgun, do you go first or third?
I usually play first. There's some guys that play third. It depends. Like when you're doing, let's say,
Hold on, do you play first all game?
I play third
Okay,
all
okay,
game.
okay,
I like
yeah.
to go first because I typically, if I have I don't like carrying shotguns, but if I do have it, I'm usually rushing somebody in a building, and I find it easier to get that close range combat with
Yeah.
first person.
And that's one thing I noticed with like a lot of new players when they get H1Z1, they play the whole game in first person. Now, hey,
Don't do it.
if
Anybody
that's what
that's
you want
looking
to
to
do,
buy the game,
do
go
it.
third person.
Start in third, okay? Have that full full view of what's going on around you is going to help you better, okay? So if you're out there playing the first, you guys just got a pro tip. Make sure you change the camera angles. I thought everybody was doing that. Then you changed. It was like, no, people be straight first person the entire game.
Yeah, I've seen people do that. You definitely want to play in third person 100%.
Now, you know, and you know, just the first person angle it's good when you want to sometimes put those long range shots in, like super long range shots, and it's like, you know, that's a good time to get it. You know, usually mainly shotgun first person is also good as
yeah,
well.
I don't like it for any
other than
long
that-
range at all. I do like it for over. You can still kind of what a lot of people refer to it as like head glitching, but like basically you can maybe in third person you can't shoot over this, and it looks like you should be able to.
Yeah.
If you switch to first person, sometimes you can still get
See,
that shot.
no,
It'll
yeah,
allow you to
slide.
shoot, because when you're up against something in this game and it knows that the bullet can't go through and your gun can't fire, like let's say
Yeah.
the barrel's touching something, it won't let you fire at all. The game
Yeah,
will just
it's
say,
gonna
hey,
have like a red X
you
there
can't.
on
Yeah, it
camera.
won't let you fire. But you can switch to first person, sometimes get over those like eye level walls and get some good shots down that people can't fight back. Really, it makes it
Okay.
really hard to hit you. So that's another thing you can make use of in those close to mid range fights.
Awesome. You know, as you can see right there in the little PIP right there, you know, we got everybody loaded up in the box of Destiny, getting their settings right, getting
A little
their
cold,
DPI
man. You see him
DPI
blowing
right.
on his hands. The AC units over there blowing straight down. Those players' hands are freezing. I did a test
Well,
game
you know what?
yesterday,
I like,
man.
you know, when it comes down to playing on land, I like cold. You know, I don't like being hot gaming. You know,
I'm
it
weird,
can be- it
man.
can
Like
be
I get
different.
warmed up. I like literally need to feel like warmed up. My hands
Yeah.
like sweating, and I play better.
I'd rather, you know, have my shoes off, socks dug in the carpet, nice big hoodie, sweats.
Or our AstroTurf here.
Exactly, right? Be ready to go. Be ready to go like that. You know, certain people play differently. Me personally, if I'm hot, I'm hot, I'm uncomfortable, and I'm trying to like game. If I'm in some try hard matches, it's no sir,
Yeah.
no sir. I'm not hitting nothing. Okay,
I mean, I've been
I'm
uncomfortable
like a
all day. Like
Snickers
I said,
commercial.
man, I can't get my heels hooked into that bar. So I've been, you know, kind of fidgety all day.
Yeah.
I'm like searching for it, but can't find it.
Yeah, and you know, he says he was telling me like when he likes the game, he likes to dig his toes wrapped around the bar of his chair.
Yeah, there's a bar underneath my desk, nice cold one. I like my toes cold. I don't like my hands cold though.
There you go.
I
There
mean,
you
everybody's
go.
got their thing. I mean, it's, you know, comfort.
So you catch him streaming, ask him every single time.
Yeah,
like,
ask me
yo,
if I got my shoes on or not.
yo, show the feet,
So,
show the feet
I think they don't allow that stuff, right? Like they don't want
on
weird
Twitch.
things. Yeah, I'm
What you come on? You like, how's your feet weird on Twitch?
not sure, man. Somebody told me they got banned for showing their feet on stream. I'm not sure if that's true or not. I may have just been like really gullible and baited into that. I'm not sure.
That'd be, you know, for some people it may be a pleasurable sight, but you know, I think the vast majority,
Right? Yeah.
you know. But we'll see. Everybody has started to load in. That's going to be the drop zones right there for
Look
everybody.
at that southeast corner again down there over the trees.
Spin
There's a ton of
Hills.
people spawning in there.
Oh yeah, they coming in hot. And it seems like it may not be a lot of loot right there. And as we see, for all you new guys out there, this is how you load into the map. Parachute in, and you look down, look for a good location, a little safe spot where you feel like you need to be. And you can kind of see everybody else following around you as well. So, you know, that's when it's time to choose. Okay, that's part of the opening strategy right here. So 60 players in game. We're gonna see, you know, who's gonna be the first one out this time.
Aqua from the KSP guys out of Korea with an early grab there, gets himself a cop car, and he's going to run and look for a building to loot, finds himself one.
There you go. He's actually, going to go in this back door right here, looking
Instantly
around.
with that tan backpack. That's something we haven't talked about. There's a difference
Uh-oh.
in backpacks and how much storage
Uh-oh.
you get. Fight going to come down between Mr. Pink and Danielle. Danielle has nothing to fight back. This is going to be rough. Only options to try and grab an R380, which is going going to be your bottom tier weapon in this game other than a bow.
Somebody with, okay.
She is going to go down to that, the M9 of Mr. Pink Button.
I was about to call him out on that potato aim right there. He was almost out of bullets, and at that point, if he would have ran out of bullets, if she could have counted those 14 shots, I would have just stopped right in front of him and started bandaging. Like, you done screwed up now.
Yeah, Amphi needs to find himself a helmet here. Definitely never feel comfortable in the game without a helmet. You
get one shot.
Definitely want a helmet.
Get one tap right in your face. Don't want that. I want to say, so Danielle was the first one out, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Was the first one out. And so as we see, BSWG.
That's Brett right there, holding it down.
They're going to be close, but not close enough. So we're going to see here. So at this point during the game, everybody's looting. Everybody's looting. Big Boy Game is going to go out right now by Frizz. And everybody's just trying to get themselves in a good position, get comfortable, for them to feel comfortable to move around these maps and take some fights here. And so that's exactly what we're seeing right now.
Yeah, so our first death was actually DJ Brian, then Steve-O Live, Danielle, then Big Boy Gaming.
So there you go. Those are our first 4 out. So right here, gonna be gonna be on board here. And so one thing is, when it comes down to the toxic waste, right? When it comes down to the safe zone, all of that is random, all right? So it's no way for you to like kind of predict. You can predict based off probability and playing enough games, and
I mean, there's ones that you see happen more often than others.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's preset at the beginning of the game, and it basically is set out what those circles are going to be, and each game is going to be slightly different. So it's definitely something that you try to account for, but you can't 100% depend on something to come to you or go away from you. You just have to kind of play with the game and adapt as you go on. Yeah,
just kind of got to roll with it. So that's why you got to always make sure you stay on your toes. Nothing is certain here. Where the loot's spawning, where where players are spawning, what's going on. You just have to always be very, very alert.
Absolutely.
And we're going to be seeing some more action here soon. Everybody, they're being cautious right now, okay? So usually when you're playing online, you have 150 players, right? So now you got 60. So these first initial fights, if it was online, you'll be seeing these kills drop off quick, left and right, boom, boom, boom. But now, a lot of these players are taking just a good enough time just to loot, get a little cushion, not too much, and especially depending on where some people land, because some people want to just really get into these residential areas, as we see right here with these houses. And we're going to have Crusaders, and there's your boy Brett. They finally found each other. He's going to catch them off guard. And
easy
Brett not
AK
able to do
spray
it.
there from Crusader.
And so he's going to actually pick up that kill. I kind of figured that those guys probably going to meet up because they were looting. And, usually just, loot down a row of houses that you're at. And sometimes you may run into somebody in that backyard, and it ain't the cookout you was expecting.
No, absolutely not. Yeah, if you didn't hear the footsteps or see them ahead of time, you're sometimes walking into a trap. It's dangerous walking out those back fences as well, because it typically opens up into just a completely open field. So if there's somebody out there in a tree driving by, you really would have to, if you get anywhere away from that spot, you have no cover, and you'd have to basically try and run a long distance back to where you came from to get back.
Yeah.
And those fences are easily shot down. I think it takes 5 AR bullets or 5 AR AK, 1 shot from a shotgun. You can just rip those fences apart.
So we're going to have Trexie. He sees 8-Bit Pineapples. He's trading some shots off. AK in here. He's going to switch to that AR for a little bit more accuracy. And 8-Bit, he's going to actually get away here. He has about 20% health there behind the cover. Trex is okay. He's going to start rotating, using his right-hand advantage. He's going to see him, but there's going to be some shots fired off from a distance in a different direction. He needs to push forward, win his fight, and he's actually going to take out Pineapples. And so now he's good. He's going to actually open his crate. He's going to crouch down. He's going to look through these windows to kind of figure out where those stray bullets was coming from.
Yeah, somebody was definitely out there on his left side throwing some shots. Not sure who that was. We didn't get it in the camera angle, but there's definitely some shots coming in from that side, so we might see another fight there soon. Getting a little bit of AR ammo there. Definitely what you want to see when you're looking at these players and you see these cameras come in on them. You're looking for rifles to be on their back, looking for maybe a shotgun on their back, and that's kind of how you can tell what stage of loot these guys are at.
What's a typical good loadout? What do you want to keep in your main 3 slides? Do you want to do shoddy, pick between AR and AK? Do you want to have a nade, Magnum? What's up?
Me personally, I like to run AR, AK, then my Magnum or my throwable in my 4th slot. So on 2, I got my AR. On 3, I got my AK. On 4, it's Magnum or throwable, whatever I've decided to put in there. And that kind of gives me an option for quick spray with the AK up close, tap shots with the AK, and I've also got a medium range battle with the AR, Magnum for long-range sniping.
And so you're telling me that so you don't like to run with the shotgun. You just like to use your AR as your AK as your close-up weapon.
Yeah, I'm definitely an AK guy instead of the shotgun. There's definitely some guys out there that use the shotgun, but I just find the AK to be a bit more consistent for me. So
yeah, and when it comes down to me, I'm like AK, AR, and shotty. You know, I'm not using no magnums. I figure I can shoot the cars with the AK if I need to, and I'm not, you know.
I like the Magnum for that long snipe ability, though, man.
Yeah, and see, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm a noob. Okay, I got 500 hours in, and he got 30,000 hours in. You know, I just be indecisive because I love the up close fights with the AK, but you know, when it comes down to long range, I love the AR, and I just like to switch it up like that. You know, maybe I should do what you're doing. You know, maybe I should take a chapter out of your book.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that basically, let's say, between your AR and your AK ammo. You can carry about 400. You can carry about 12 med kits is about what I like to carry. We got 50 to 100 bandages, and then the rest I just want all throwables.
We got G.I. Joe here, you know, trying to be trying to be sneaky.
The army crawl.
Thinking he's slick in that that low-cut grass over there, but he's going to be rotating now. Like, all right, you know, this ain't a good position. Let me get on up out of here. He's probably getting his inventory straight.
That's something you've probably noticed, the change from Z1 to Z2 as well. There used to be just a ton of bushes, so you'd find what we call bush Wookiees.
Yeah.
That's what we call them. Bush Wookiees are the guy that, like,
hold on. What they called again?
Bush Wookiees.
Okay, Bush Wookiees.
Bush Wookiees, and then there was always what we like to call the legendary tree Wookiee. So the tree that was, like, surrounded by bushes, so you could, like, have a hard cover from the tree and be in the bush so they can't visibly see you.
Yeah.
You go out and get the ghillie suit out of one of the airdrops, find yourself a nice bush, sit down, just let everybody kill each other, pop up at the end, get the last kill, walk away. Bush Wookiee win.
There you go, right there.
Doesn't happen on Z2, though. Mm-hmm. Not as many bushes, and also you can see through them easier. So it's something that kind of got taken out of the game. It was I think it's one of those things that was kind of a feel bad anytime you died to it. It's like, okay.
That's one
you laid in a bush the whole game, really?
That's one of my favorite places to loot right there. In those big, tall, 3-story buildings, like with all the offices in it and the glass windows. There's so much loot there nowadays.
There's one in Peavey that's a 2-story building over by the warehouses. It's kind of just south of it. Huge building, and it has a second floor. And it's like all offices. It's bigger than the hospital was on Z1.
I think that's the one I was
stacked. I've walked out of there in every game. I'll walk out like fully kitted. I have to leave stuff behind.
You find so many med kits, so many Kevlar. At least one Kevlar, but you get a lot of military backpacks that you can use to shred for composite fiber and make body armor if you don't find that Kevlar.
Yeah, you can loot up an entire. Definitely, you can kit 2 people. You can probably kit a 5-man team for early game out of that one building. So
and you definitely have full. If you got some good headsets, you definitely. Can pretty much just use your sound and know what's going on around you. Who's downstairs? Who's upstairs? Who's walking around? So when it comes down, is taking off your shoes early game still a good strategy?
It used to be. It's not so much. So they spawn you in with a shoe that's like a stealth shoe,
like a Van, like a little small sneaker.
You get either ones that look like little Vans, or you get ones that look like they look like Crocs.
Okay, yeah, Crocs. Yep.
The Crocs. I like to rock the Crocs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm waiting for them to put in some skins. Like I want some like bunny slippers or something. You know what I mean? Or hospital slippers. That's what I'm looking for to add to my my collection. We need to get those in there. JC, where you at?
There you go.
Hook it up.
And so we're gonna have Michaela. She's gonna be chilling out right there. Amphi. Nobody's in his sight. Somebody far off in the distance, but that's 440 meters away. That's on the other side of the mountain.
There's not gonna be any shots at Yogi at all.
Yeah, Amp just chilling out here, having a good time here at his summer camp house. He's just waiting for these guys to really kill each other, chilling at the lake house.
The vacation home.
Yep. And so Maku, he's gonna be in rotation here. May have a fight right here. Here we go.
Prism.
Scuffle. He sees his target. He's gonna start throwing off those shots. Magnum fire. As you say, we're going to see some of that Magnum sniping potential right here. Magnum does
more
a lot of
damage,
damage,
too. It does 30 instead of 25, so really accurate. There's basically no bullet drop on that thing. That's why it makes it such a... It has less bullet drop than the sniper rifle, actually, so it's definitely something that you can use to battle somebody with a sniper, actually, and have a chance. So I always like to have it on me.
This is going to be a tricky fight. That Molly came up short. You look at the distance, it's 80. It's about like max distance, so no nades can really be thrown. No throwables can. But as far as moving up, the only person who's in a good position to move up is Scruffle to that far right tree. Frizz, he really shouldn't do much unless he really wants to just rotate right and force him around a rock like he does right now. And he's going to use the tree as a cover from a very, very far distance, lining Scuffle up with the tree. Molly out. Molly being tossed on the backside. The rock is going to get engulfed in flames right here. Freya is popping around that corner. Scuffle, what can he do? Can he pull off a stay lifted and stay in the game? Here comes the shots. They're rotating. He finally got caught fire. He's coming out. He's panicking. He goes down.
Yeah, he's going to get sprayed down there. What he's trying to do is he doesn't have an AR, he didn't have an AK, he didn't really have a long range other than the Magnum. He's trying to bait him into the shotgun, but Frizzum wasn't going to go for that. He was trying to throw some Molotovs, just force him off that rock and take that battle. I think he realized that Scruff didn't have something to have a good combat with.
You know what? And I think he panicked right there because he had a good amount of health, right?
Frizzum actually just goes down to Beast. Beast gets the tag back for him, and the YY goes down to Amphi.
Yeah, but that guy, when he got engulfed in flames, he had a good amount of health once he got engulfed. He just needs to really stay behind that rock and not panic, because I don't think the flame would have took that much off.
The flame actually disappeared right as he got hit, and it would have been gone. He could have kept playing Ring Around the Rosie with him for a second. He would have only lost about 10 to 15 health. He would have been okay. He should have continued to go for the bait him in for the shotgun and get that one pump.
Exactly. Beast, he actually found another car.
With the come up, finds the pickup, gets off the ATV.
That's the definition of prospering in life right there.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you can get something that at least gives part of your body some cover, it's definitely good.
Yeah, because that's that drawback with the ATV. You can take some easy shots on that thing, and but hey, whatever you can get to make it through the gas, it's not your feet. Especially depending on your position on the map, it's always a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Beast's gonna find his way out of the gas there, so he's gonna be able to survive for a second. He definitely needs to get some healing off though.
10 players off the board. I know for those people who are camping it out, it got to feel like forever for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so Monko, he's going to be okay right now. He's going to be grabbing some loot. He's not contested too much right here. Drew's going to see Almighty here in the background. He's going to catch some serious air right there. He's taking a lot of damage. Drew pulled out that Magnum. He actually got out, flipped the car. He's okay. He's going to be rolling away. But Drew trying to catch that truck on fire, not being able to reload and connect fast enough with those shots. But he's going to stay on the aggression, going to try to wrap around his heel. He's going to say, I don't care.
Yeah, one of those things that you'll see as somebody that's really comfortable with the Magnum is that they don't actually just stay scoped in. You'll see them scope the gun, look like it's almost getting stuck at their hip, and it goes back and forth, back and forth. And by quick scoping in and out, you can actually get the gun to fire faster. So you'll see guys start railing off shots at cars with a Magnum, firing a lot faster than you'd expect it to be able to.
And so Raj, he did see, actually he didn't see Mako. He's just driving towards his direction. They didn't make contact, but he's actually going to probably go over here and he's going to just look for some loot. He's going to hit this area. He's like, this looked very secluded. Looked like nobody probably touched this. Let me check and see what I can do. You definitely want to, as much loot as you want as possible. Here we go. Shots being fired off right here. Going to actually close the door. Smart move right there. Is actually going to reset that fight, and he's going to open it out. He's going to push out. Trading shots. Shot he out. That was a good shot. He connected with him. He's gonna drop downstairs. Player's not bandaging. They're gonna push for it.
Bad decision to chase there. So when you get pumped with a shotgun, the shotgun causes minor bleeding. You have about 10 to 11 health left if you have a makeshift on, which is what he had. And he decided to go ahead and push there. He could have actually healed up rather than pushing into the shotgun.
I don't know if he was trying to pretty much cook that gas can over there. So do you see that
vial? He did. Yeah. What he did is he just cooked it. He put it to one shot, so when somebody comes by, car, whatever, he'll shoot it and take down the kill. He's going to try and bait somebody into that.
And so, especially if he can bait him to that tree. That's, actually, he may be able to pull that off. But I don't think they want to close the distance right here just yet, because that's a far way away.
If you really want to bait it, step out. Get hit a couple times. Oh, is he going to take it? Step out, let him hit you a couple times so that you're low. That'll make him forced to want to chase you down and get the finish,
who would have thought? And why we say cook, because it takes 3 shots to blow up the canister, so he puts 2 shots in it, and like we said, boom, 1 shot and explodes.
Yep.
But that's what he's working with. They're going to get out, and he's going to push him, and he's going to take him out, says, relax. Ain't none of that going on today.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead and give him a seat. What Nine Hongil Dong, like I said, just a ton of hours. Nailing those shots. Definitely hit 2 AK rounds. Trexcapade's going to take some damage from the explosion, down to about 15% health. Does have a heal going, though.
He's going to push on the right.
Him down. A1 going to hop behind him possibly here.
Little smoke screen from his own car that blew up. A1's not going to get out. And yes, he does.
And he gets that finish. He's going to take out Trexcapades easy with that AK finish.
Yeah, smart.
1-9 Hongildong gets 67% of that kill. Feels bad, man. That kill got stolen. Those count right now.
Yep.
That's something you want to care about. Going into second place, it comes down to kills.
Yeah, you know, exactly. Hell, if you out here with about 7 kills, the top 2 finish right now will qualify you. So that's a good thing to know. And so far, the most kills I want to say is it may be Amphi. I see 2 out here, and this is going to be the first airdrop that we have here of today.
Yeah, so these things here are going to have that loot that those players are looking for. They're trying to get that hunting rifle to get the end game, the sniper rifle, and it only shows up in these airdrops. When it hits the ground, bomb planes come in. They're going to bomb on it. Also, the other thing that happens is that it has green smoke. It's drawing attention to it, right? Other players are going to show up and try and take you out. They don't want you to have the hunting rifle. They want it for themselves.
Yeah. No, definitely do right there. And as we see with the 43 main, you know, yep, Amphi with 2 kills.
Here's this gas circle. Next gas circle is going to pull closer up towards the city over here on our right, or on the east side there. So California, Pixie Sticks, Wandering Vagabond. Wandering Vagabond and Pixie Sticks got into a fight, and it looks like Pixie eliminated Wandering Vagabond there from the map. We didn't get to see the fight, but she definitely just got a kill.
Shipdog trading off long range shots here with the Space Mexican himself. And she is gonna be dropping back.
That's gonna be Shepdog. That's definitely a he. And actually here, so funny thing, California TV, Lindsey Bunny, both my roommates. Lindsey Bunny got eliminated from this game by California. I guarantee you, he's gonna have a talking to tonight.
And he's gonna be going down as well. You got a lot of roommates. You guys got like a suite.
We got like 4 of us.
Oh, okay, I
4 of
got
us
you.
in there, you know.
Now, I know how that go. That's how.
You know,
hey, guys.
Cuddle up for warmth at night.
Exactly.
You know.
When you're coming out to these events for the first time, do whatever you can to save that money. Okay. Hell, you know, throw somebody in the bathtub if you got to, and take 40 from them. All right.
Wow, going for the balls out move there, trying to crash. It's actually something I like to do in the pub games. Just go ahead and play chicken, see if the guy will crash into me, and if he does, just hop out, spray him in the face. And it looks like that's what we were going for, but the 2 cars pass each other.
Yeah, Ampy, he chilling. He was like, man, you know, I get some kills in late game. I ain't messing around. Okay, I ain't chancing it. I'm not gonna be that guy. And that's one reason that there's less qualifiers. Earlier in the day, we've seen a little bit more action. And at this stage, because people felt like, you know, hey, we're going to go qualify. We got to go play in, you know, the 3rd one or the 5th one. But nah, it's all filled up right now.
I mean, this is
so whatever.
Too. You start getting tired, you know. Some of these guys have played. This could be their 3rd or 4th game. And you play that long over the number of hours, plus an hour break in the middle.
Yeah.
5 hours of gameplay. That's
definitely,
rough,
I want to say the max we've seen is 3.
Nightwalker.
Yeah, Nightwalker with his 3. I want to say everybody else only got 2 in, because I know Trex and them, they played in like game 2 earlier. So but they are all out right now. So here we go. Shipdog sees somebody in distance. He sees Twitch Dino. Drew's gonna take out Cinco. So Dino, he's gonna actually back down. Shit, missing a few of those shots, but he said nope, don't want no part of that either. And he's going to get out of here, pop some bandages here in the soon, but he has just enough health.
I mean, he's looking good with those red V's on, though, man. Red V's best V's.
Uh-oh! Unexpected! Going to spray it out! And he's going to take him out. That's an AK, too. So Dumpster Aim is going to dump all over Prack.
Yeah, Dumpster Aim, definitely one of those players that's been around for a while in the tournament scene. Always has a team under the team Dauntless. So him and A1. A1's one of his players, and A1, I believe, is still in the match here. He is. So both of them with a kill apiece.
Ampy, as you see, hey, we all know. We know what his strategy is, all right? He's rotating where nobody is. And, hey, you can't blame him, okay? You know, when he leaves home, he wants to be like, well, when he leaves here today, he want to be like, you know what, I played the way I wanted to play. I played my game, so.
Look at Phobes here pushing. He's the one that's hitting behind. And he's the one pushing in the open, and Indog's the one that's hiding. This is really confusing here. He's just trying to take single shots, and he's going to be able to get that tap down onto Phobes and finish that fight.
A little indecisiveness there.
It looks like Jim the Jerk got a piece of that fight, too. It said that he got about 38% of that kill, so Jim was getting in on that from behind. So Jim knows that Indog's here. He knows that kill just got taken from him.
Yes, he does. And here we go. Shepdog pushing up. Gotta catch Grind.
Ooh.
GRD in. Got another fight over here. Jim the Jerk. Indog. Who's coming out on top right here? Ooh. Got him. Jim coming out on top.
Stand his ground. Take that fight. Couple quick ones there. So we're starting to see people drop off fairly quick. We're almost down to the top half of the players. So we're down to about 36. Once we hit top 30, that's half the people eliminated.
Yep. Starting to see a lot more fights right here. All these guys are getting compacted in. You know, very less hiding spots than it was in the beginning of the game. Cucumber going to be backing out of here right now. So Killer in a car coming out with that Magnum. Sees two people in the distance. That's going to be Amphi. Amphi not able to get to stay running. His car took some damage. Killer's going to get out of there. And it may have just been a 1v1 with Amphi. Yep, because Tommy Guns is way in the back.
California actually looks like he lost his helmet there, I think. He took a little bit of damage, but he had that body armor on, so I don't think he got hit 3 times. He would have gotten hit 3 times to take that health, so I think he almost lost his head.
Yeah, you know, at this level of gameplay, you see your helmet. Oh!
Man, that ragdoll there, he did the hover there for a second. He almost did the ET phone home, got pulled back up into space.
And I was going to tell you, like, hey, you know, if your helmet flies off, you know, it's almost like you see your light flash before your eyes. You know, it's like, oh, what up?
Yeah.
You know, you get checked right there. Whatever confidence you had, you kind of back down. Like, nope, don't want it. So right here, 35 players are going to be remaining. Looks like this hill, this safe zone's going to be in a good amount of open terrain, but we do have some storage over here. There's a few different areas. You know, you see those little shades. Those are where trees are, right? Light trees are going to be in those shades of the map.
You got the trailer park that's going to be over there by Michaela that's going to be inside the safe zone. There's
it's whatever store right there that we see all these guys are by as well.
Yeah,
so
it's a whole like shopping center right there. It's kind of like a strip mall, outdoor strip mall. So it's kind of a cool new one that wasn't really in the Z1 map. It's definitely one of the new additions for Z2, and it's kind of a cool little area to get in fights. A lot of like inside areas with like the shopping shelves kind of bobbing and weaving around each other.
Somebody revoke his license, please.
That rock, I mean, as of Z1, we definitely blame those on Arclegger. We appreciate that arc. Nice rock placement.
And we're going to have Immortal here. He's trying to join his brothers. Here. And they are already qualified. He has a twin brother,
Hunting rifle there.
Oh, who had it?
Rev does.
Oh, okay, so he did get a second airdrop coming in for the match.
Yeah, so Rev Holmes, and he's in the fight with Lucas, right? Is that what we were saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Lucas up against the hunting rifle right now. Or, sorry, Cucumber is.
Cucumber here, he's fighting Rev. He's going to be popping those bandages. Rev, his car is right behind a rock. Based off this angle, maybe Cucumber can put some shots in it. You know, at this point here, you want to blow that car out behind him, keep him out in the open, make him feel very uncomfortable. Candy Van trading some shots with somebody. We're going to see what Cucumber wants to do. Rev popping out on his left hand. He's working that left hand a little bit. Now they're going to be both fighting on that right hand advantage.
See, if Rev would have taken that hunting rifle shot again, he would have had the kill there. So on the body shot, it does 75 damage. Cucumber's finally going to go down to Hummus. The hunting rifle does 75 damage to the body. If it hits a body armor, it takes it off, does 50% damage. If it hits you in the head or the helmet, you're just done. You lose your head, you're out.
Right here, we got the bait caker. The bait caker. We're going to call him Cakes for now. He's going to be in a fight with Tommy Gons, and Tommy is going to just, he's going to rotate behind this rock. He's jumping back and forth, trying to bait some shots out, trying to get Caker to fight, and he's going to actually draw that fight. He knows exactly where he is now, but Tommy took a bullet or two. He's going to be at 50% health. Dumpster aim, chilling by the dumpsters. Going to be inside. He has a guy 23 meters in front, and we're back on board here with the Cake and Tommy fight. Tommy. He doesn't know exactly where. Like, he's unsure. Here comes Cake firing off some shots. Tommy's going to go back to his cover. Now he finally knows exactly where Cake is. Tommy's still at 50% health. We're going to have a big fight right here, and Dumpster's going to get dumped on by GRDN.
Yeah, so like we talked about earlier, they're about 60 meters from each other. That's basically that max range for the grenade. They're now about 45. Basically, you just want to kind of like aim it at the ground and skip it in there. It's going to be too far there by Tommy. He's going to roll by.
Cake is getting very aggressive. Shots out. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. They're going to reset. He's going to push him. Ooh. Ooh. Kill him. Got him. Going to take him out right there. Cake is going to go down right there. So Tommy coming out on top of that fight right there. Very aggressive with that shotgun. A lot of confidence. Doing a great job there hitting those fights. And he's going to reset. He's going to be able to sit pretty here for a few kills.
Yeah, absolutely. Pixie Sticks here running through the open, trying to get to some cover. Twitch Donati down there already lit. Pixie waiting for him to stand still, and she is going to finish him off. Pixie picking up that kill. Memphis Mayflower was on the assist there, who's out in the open and now sees Pixie and is railing off some really long-range shots, 215 meters out.
And, you know, you see that dust flaring up in the back. Yogi got his car right here, edge of the gas. Nice elevation out here in open terrain, so he's in a good position. He's okay, and the car is going to be covered for his right side. Nobody's going to come through the gas, so he's going to be okay. Oh, behind the tree, we got 8. Chaos. Here we go. Big fight going out. Nade's going to go out. Going to go behind him, but Chaos did not take too much damage, and he's going to go down as well.
Yeah, Pixie makes that swap to the AK, getting low on ammo, decided to swap when he hopped. I'm not sure why Chaos Ape came out with a nade in his hand. He basically just showed himself, and he's unable to fire back.
Yeah.
Should have hopped out with a shotgun or an AR and thrown some bullets first.
That was a little shaky move right there.
Yeah, I mean, that was a little too aggressive.
We got right here, we got Memphis. Memphis is still alive. He was going to be in a fight here with Beast, but Beast goes down. Actually, I take that back. He's going to be across from Pixie Sticks. So Pixie Sticks and Memphis Mayflower, they're squared up right now. We're going to see if they get into a little 1v1 action. But so, you know, we're going to start probably seeing some throwables come out right here. Pixie don't know exactly which tree, trying to get a little bait action. Going to come out here to the left side. Reload action happening over here with Memphis. He's going to stay here, holding off strong.
Going to back off and just open that up. She doesn't want to get hit by a nade, doesn't want to get hit by a throwable, so she's going to slowly walk it back.
And so right here, Michaela doing good.
Yeah, Michaela just playing it safe. She just wants to hang out, wants to make it to the end game. She's one of those players that can definitely close out a match, so she'll hang out to the end.
And here we go. Gerber is going to be transitioning right there across the field. Mayflower is going to finally find Pixie Sticks. And they need all the pixie dust they can get to try to stay alive in this fight. Shots being transferred off. They're going to be about 20% health. They're going to be bleeding out heavily. Memphis, he's not going to push up yet, but that AK is in hand. Does he want to fight? Nade's going to go out, and I think it banked off the tree. It's a smoke grenade. Fighting in the smoke. Can they do it? And Memphis is actually going to take out Pixie Sticks right there, and Gerber's going to take out Candy across map as well. Good fight right there, but the smoke was not able to save Pixie.
No, once you get inside the smoke with each other, you can basically see silhouettes, but she didn't have enough time to get out. As soon as he saw the smoke, he immediately pushed in. He was able to close it where he had the shots. Michaela going to come into the car, hop out, shoot short stuff in the back of the head there. Going to get that kill, and now going to push up to see who he was fighting. She knows that somebody else is out here that was in a fight, possibly weak.
Yep, so hey, top 17 situation right now. So this is pretty good. Michaela, she got a car. She transitioned, came out, lucked up into a car. She might have already had it actually, but she's gonna be driving up out of here. Gas is getting smaller and smaller. These guys are getting forced to each other. We got some people out there.
Way in the gas. Amphi and Tommy guns need to make their way in. I wish I could see their
they're hurting out there.
They're in a rough spot at the moment.
Michaela got out that car, but she doesn't have cover behind that tree. Going to put herself in a better situation. Amphi, he's popping those bandages. He may be slightly getting some health, but we've seen before. He's a ways away. Don't know how he got caught out here.
I think he's going to go down here to the gas. Yeah. He's not stopping to heal. He's ran out of heals.
He knows, and that's going to be unfortunate. Amphi's going to choke on the gas. The map and the rest of the game just got away from him. I know he had
3 kills there. He had a good showing.
Okay.
So.
Aqua 5 out here. No, actually, I thought Aqua 5 had 5. That's just his name.
So GRDN's got 3 with that last kill that he got onto on the dumpster. And Kirby's going to go down there to California.
14
California
people
now with 3. We got a couple of people here with 3 kills. Michaela now railing some shots off onto What9 Hongil Dong, looking for a connection. Unable to find it, though. And these 2 players are going to go at it. Michaela did get hit in the body armor. She's bleeding at the moment, but she returned a shot and was able to get What9 down to 75.
Yep, and that's good. Just let them know that she ain't playing around right now. Firing shots back off at them, saying, hey, back it down. You don't want none of this. But they're going to end up getting into a fight. What9 firing off 9 shots. Going to back it up, though. And we're going to have Trickster getting taken out there by Yogi Bear. He says, this is my campground, so you need to back it up right now. Memphis
California
Mayflower
was coming up on him, too, on that Yogi Bear fight. We might see another fight here in just a second. Killa, yeah, definitely looking for that battle.
Nope.
And he gets it as Yogi hops into the car.
Oh, he killed
that
him.
Final shot, took him out. So California picks up that kill. Killa with 4 kills now.
Hey, our spectator camera getting a little affected by the gas right there.
Yeah, that's basically what happens, too, is that when you get hit with a gas nade, you take 3 damage per tick, but you're also disoriented. It screws with your ability to see a little bit. So it adds a little bit of tension and stress when you get hit by one.
And Michaela, top 11 here. Here you go. More shots being fired. Killer in another fight against Twizzlers. Taking a lot of damage. He's going to pop his helmet, but he's going to actually come out on top. Shots being fired from the back. And no shots being fired from the back. There's somebody coming. There's about 4 cars out there. It's like a junkyard.
California going to go down. Now he's going to go have that conversation with Lindsay Bunny about taking her out of the game. And
Be like, hey,
what is Memphis doing?
twerk action.
He's doing
I think he hit the animation and couldn't come out. He hit the animation on accident and kind of got stuck in it.
Yeah, that's what we like to call that hot F6 action.
Yeah, no shot. You know, see, that's when the disrespect gets real.
Looking to try and get that hit into Swills. Unable to connect so far. The hunting rifle does a ton of damage to vehicles, though. So even if you don't hit them, if you hit the car, you're going to do a lot of damage.
Yeah, he's got to be very, very patient, but he's in a good. Yo, he's looking pretty. He sees Grid down there, and Grid has about 3 kills here. Yep, he has 3 kills, so that'd be a good guy to take out. And no more than I almost thought I saw a kill right there happen.
Yeah,
but
we're down to the top 10 here. So I mean, this right here tomorrow, this is money.
This is money. Now everybody just got paid.
Yeah.
So okay, we got some action here in the trees. Rev has 3 cars around him. I honestly got you.
He's got a fleet, man.
I will go take that car and park it between the other 3. But actually, no, you don't want to do that.
Sacrificing the vehicles. I mean, it'd be a lot of cover.
It'd be a lot of cover. You know, you could whichever car is taking damage, you go choose another one.
Michaela choking on the good gas.
Not gonna happen.
Michaela knocked out.
But hey, good try to her. Kudos to her, and played a good game right there. But 9 people remaining.
Almighty so low. He's at about 2 to 3%. He managed to get that heal off. He has no helmet. He's getting pushed on. It looks like Memphis was the one he was in the fight with, and Memphis is coming around on that flank on him, trying to find an angle. Lucas is out there lit up too from What 9.
Yep, and they're gonna back it down. What 9, Hong, Dil Dong, putting shots on the beast himself. And they're going to trade off, not going down. And Immortals goes down to Aqua 5. Memphis is going to get into a fight here with Almighty. And we got another 1v1, 2v1v1s happening at the same time. And here we go. What 9 going to be transitioning. He's going to be dropping down his heel. He's going to come back. He wants that stomp. But we got Rev from the distance firing off shots. And Memphis is going to win his fight against Almighty Souls. So he's going to be okay. He's going to be good to heal up. And now Rev is firing off those long-range rifle shots, trying to connect with some people. And as we see, Rev is in a safe zone, and he has a car. He's good. He's got that back against the gas right now.
First one of the safe zone, so he doesn't really have to move. He's going to get to see the lay of the land, watch them all come in. Beast H1Z1 going to get taken out by the AK of Aqua there. Pinched between What 9 and Aqua. And that's what this game comes down to at the end, is your positioning and ability to try and recognize that if you're going to get pinched or not and get out.
Exactly. So he's good. But Beast is down here at the bottom of that hill. He cannot forget about him. But he did want to go up and check. And, he said, hey, if Beast, you want to come out and, take a few shots, you better make sure you hit him. So he wasn't really scared of him. But Aqua here, and Aqua has 3 kills. GRDN has 3, and Memphis Mayflower has 3 as well. And so don't forget, guys, the person who's in second place, Rufy, had 5 kills. And so right now he's currently qualified. Aqua car is taking a lot of damage. He's in open fire. What 9 going to take some shots back. Aqua going to lose his helmet. He's going to get behind the tree. What 9? He's about 20% health. Aqua's about 35% health. They're both going to heal up. That car is going to explode. They're going to take a step back right here. But he looks like he wants to chase down.
It's an explosive barrel he's next to. That is not somewhere you want to be.
Oh, I wonder, does he know it? But the gas comes in. So that was a good smoke grenade. Heads up play there by Aqua. But that gas is kind of lethal. He's popping those med kits. Can he do it? He's not going to do it.
That's going to go for What 9. So Aqua and What 9, actually both players out of Korea. They're on the same team in the tournaments for the team tournaments. So probably feels bad about knocking out his teammate.
Yeah, Memphis Mayflower goes down. And guys, we're in a top 4 situation. And holding the most kills is GRDN here. Everybody else has 1. So with that being said, GRDN...
He's choking on gas right now, though. He's trying to get out. Gas is pushing him. What 9's trying to get ahead of it, too, and it looks like he's going to bleed. He's going to go down to the gas. There's no way he outruns it while getting shot at. Oh, it stopped.
He does, but he got caught from the corner.
Yeah,
not going to be able to do much. Guys, we're in a top 3 situation here. GRDN, Rev Holmes. Who's going to do it?
And Swills.
And so right now, nobody can get the second place spot back kill. So right now, it's win all. And that's it. You have to win. Because GRDN, even if he gets second place, but he has to pick up one of these kills, he'll have 4, and he'll be behind Rufy.
Yeah, he's either gonna win it or he's gonna not qualify on the second place.
And for anybody that's just joining us, the reason why I say that is because we got 6 spots. So the 5 first place winners is going, and the second place person with the most kills from all 5 games will be moving on to tomorrow to play for that big money.
Nobody with the safe zone. Safe zone actually pulling away from all 3 players. All 3 of them will have to move. We'll see how they decide to play it, if they want to be the first one there or the last one there.
GRDN, he's been playing cool. So we got these guys in a triangular formation here. Rev has the hunting rifle, and he has his vehicle here in the open. So he's okay. You know, he can decide where he wants to move, but he's just looking for, trying to find his guys. And here we go. Swizzler's to the right. GRDN can put some shots there. Rev is going to rotate around the edge of the map, trying to see if he can see anybody. He can definitely use his car for cover with that long shot, with the sniper rifle. And he's going to take some shots on GRDN. Not able to connect with that, but he is in the open. He does not care because he wants somebody to peek. He's looking for their locations. He sees them moving across the map. Can he connect? He's going to take one shot, reloading, going to cock back, going to miss that shot. Wide right, taking some more shots. Swizzler, will he join this action? Rev reloading.
Nah, Swill sits out and he waits for this one to go down. He actually did just take a couple shots there. He's trying to shoot at GRDN, so GRDN's now going to get pinched here, and he should be shot at by Hamas, but Hamas has backed off a little bit for some reason.
You need, you know, Kev is in a good spot. GRDN, he does have 3 kills here. He's going to actually heal up. I'm surprised they're both going to allow him to do this. And
Ooh,
Rev
hunting rifle connection there. That ripped off the Lammy and took down 50% health.
And GRDN, he's healing up right here. Hunting rifle. Can he do it? He's looking for him. He has cover with his car, and he's in open territory. Everybody else has cover in the trees. But GRDN and Swills, they're fighting. They're fighting for position right here. They're really the threat to each other, but Rev has angles here. They're going to get healed up, taking shots. Swizzle is going to connect with GRDN once again, and he's going to have to heal up, and there we go. The headshot by Rev is going to take him down. Top 2. Rev Holmes, Swizzlers, what's going to happen?
Rev with the advantage here. He's got the inside of the gas. All he needs to do basically is keep Swizzles stuck there. He wants to do exactly this. He needs to switch to an AR to put out constant pressure and keep him stuck in the gas. Now he's going to be able to come out, and he's going to go for the hunting rifle shot still, which is dangerous.
Yeah, he can't miss these shots
with that AR, and now he switches. Now he's doing the right gameplay. Gets tagged 2 times there. Gets the headshot, closes out the game, takes out Swills, and he's going into the game tomorrow.
Rev played a very, very smart game right there. And he lucked up. He managed to get that hunting rifle, and he kept the perfect distance. He rotated the way he needed to rotate, and he came out on top right there, so kudos to him.
He risked it there for a second by trying to take that hunting rifle shot in that short to mid-range. It's really hard to get that. You basically got a quick scope and get a quick whip shot in. He eventually figured out, like, this is not the best idea for me. Switched to that AR, and that ended up clutching up the game for him.
Yo, so doing good right there. So far, hey, winning qualifier number 4, Rev coming out on top. Rev, stay lifted. Random Rain and Isco.
Isco,
okay,
yeah.
Right now, Roofy is holding that 6th spot. And
yeah,
so,
absolutely.
My man over here with the hunting rifle, putting in some work.
Right. Yeah, coming in just a second here. We'll have him on here for an interview in just a moment, guys.
And he's coming in. He's excited. He's too excited.
He's carrying around a golden kappa with him. Do you see that?
I love his hair. And here we go. So hey, so that's gonna be that. We're gonna get him in here for this interview. Come on over here.
Come on over, man.
Thank you.
What's up, man? How you doing?
How's it going, man? I'm Trevor.
Going all right. Nice to meet you. I'm Guy. So, coming out, winning qualifier number 4. How you feeling right now?
Okay. So let's start.
Move the mic up a little bit. Little mic action right here.
There we go. There we go. All right, sweet. Everyone can hear me. I played round 2.
Yeah.
I lost. I got 2 taps so fast. I didn't know what just happened.
Yeah.
This game, I decided, you know what? Let's play it safe. Let's try to kill people who we can kill.
Yeah.
If we can't kill them, let's carry on, move on, so that way we can get someone else to kill them. You know what I mean? Everything worked out. In the last 3, I saw that they were fighting, and I was like, oh my god, this is my opportunity. I've been picking up the hunting rifle. I actually picked up 2 of them. And
you caught 2 through the drops the whole game?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I got a police car. I found a police car randomly, and I was like, all right, this looks like a trap. Went for it. It started, and I took off. And ever since then, I just stayed in the car.
Stayed in the car and just rotated, yep.
I unfortunately killed my girlfriend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was my first kill.
Dude, I was sitting there thinking that California was going to be in trouble with Lindsay Bunny. I'm sorry, you are in so much worse.
Wow,
I mean, she's happy for you, but that was a mistake, man.
You killed
don't do
Bay.
that.
I killed Bay. She was saying, what if I kill you? How do I know it's you? I said, don't worry. I'll know it's you.
You said,
I'll know it's you, and I'll put you
laid
down.
the law. You said, you know who daddy is now. Okay?
We know who's going to bring in the money.
Here. Now start cheering.
But yeah, that's everything. I mean, I had the hunting rifle. I missed a whole bunch of shots, but I figured if I just stay consistent, they're going to be scared. And that last dude, he started pushing me, and I was like, oh my God, hunting rifle's not going to cut it right now. He's
Yeah.
like right there.
Yeah, that's
I took
exactly
his
what I'm
helmet
talking
off, and I was like, all right, sweet. All I got to do is hit him one more time.
Yep.
Bam. And I was like, oh my God, are you serious? Is this real? Is this real life? Did I really just get into the Invitational?
Yeah.
I've only been talking about it since the last Invitational.
So that's awesome. So now tomorrow you get to play for some of that life-changing money on the
Yes,
big
yes.
stage with the big boys. Now, speaking of the big boys, who do you think will be your biggest competition going into tomorrow? If you had the first person top of your head,
There's one guy you don't want to fight. Who is that guy?
and you could be like, yo, I ain't scared of nobody if that's the case. But if you,
Everyone's intimidating.
Okay.
You know, you've got OP, you've got Summit 1G, you've got CDN, the third. I mean, you've got a bunch of good players that are out there. So, and honestly, after I got this win, I was like, holy crap, like, now I have to compete against some
Yeah.
really good players, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, even though
Well-
I've actually played with them before, it's just like, they're all going to be in my game.
Yeah.
For sure.
hey, you're gonna have 2 chances. Don't think about it. Play your game. You played a great game right there. Made a good comeback from the first time.
Thank you,
And you did a great job. So once again, congratulations, and
Thank
I
you.
can't wait to see you tomorrow. Throw down.
All right, sounds
Congrats, man.
good,
We'll
guys.
see you tomorrow.
All right. Y'all have a good one.
There you go, the man himself right there, Rev Holmes, coming out on top, winning qualifier number 4. Folks, we got one more, okay? We got one more until we figure out who are our 6 players that's going to be moving on to tomorrow to play for the big money. I'm God Blaze. This is Supersonic. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break. We will be right back. Make sure you tell your friends. Tune in, h1z1.com/watch. Tune in. The last match is about to go down, and we got some heavy hitters. You guys don't want to miss out. See you soon. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Guy Blaze. This is Supersonic right here, and we are here at the H1Z1 Invitational at Twitchcon. This is Saturday, and these are the qualifiers. So far throughout the day, we've already had 4 qualifiers go by, and this is the last one. This is qualifier number 5, so make sure you tell your friends, tweet it out, let them know what's going on. This is the last one for today, and what these guys are playing for, they're playing to be a part of that big money showdown tomorrow, the big invitational. Okay, the big invitational with all the big streamers in the community here to play, a lot of big faces in gaming. Those guys are going to be duking it out for $260,000, over $260,000, $266,000, $244 to be exact, and that will be split up between 2 games, so it's some big money on the line.
$132,000 something a game. I mean, that's nuts. First
That's
place
crazy.
taking down over 40 grand. Yeah, man, we had 4 people secure spots already so far today. Isco taking down game 1, epic fashion, 8 kills. Game 2 going down to random rain. Game 3. Game 3 was Stay Lifted.
Stay Lifted,
and
yep.
Game 4 was
Rev Holmes.
Rev Holmes. I mean, I hope he makes it tomorrow. He killed his girlfriend in that last game.
He said his girlfriend was his first kill.
His girlfriend's his first kill.
But I guess it was all right because he came out and he won it. So,
yeah,
all right.
Ruby's actually placed right now with 5
is
kills.
placed at number 2. And the reason why we're bringing up Rupee is because it's a 6th spot. So with it being a 6th spot, when it comes down to the people who finished second, whoever got the most kills at that point will go on with that 6th spot into the invitational. So right now, Rupee has 5. So that's something to consider going into this last game right
These
here.
guys that want to make it basically got to slay hard. If you're not going to take down first, you need to murder people.
Yeah, you do. Definitely need to pick up those kills because if you can pick up a good amount of kills, over 5 kills, and you can just place in the top 2, a little bit of better odds right there, and you will come out and you will be playing an invitation tomorrow with the big boys.
Yeah, absolutely. So we definitely have some players going into this game as well.
Yeah, let's talk about those guys.
We've actually got an appearance coming in under the name of Willie Lump Lump, a.k.a. Rampage Jackson from the UFC, who's actually recently been streaming
himself.
He's been streaming himself some H1 recently. So
and he's in here under Willie Lump Lumps. All right.
Yeah, so watch out for him. Whoever kills that guy needs to run, exit the building quickly.
Don't make eye contact as he's walking out after you killed him. Just be like, I don't see you.
I'm so sorry. Hopefully for them, they won't even realize what's going on. But so we're gonna have a bunch of players in there again. We got names we've seen from earlier today that got in as that last 180. So players like Anna, Drassel, they're gonna make a reappearance here. Sharima Wizard, who was in Game 1. He's one of the guys that came out with Isco, What Nine Hong Gildong, Aqua 5. He's part of that team with Force Gaming. So they're definitely making a show here.
Bailey
Real
Beaver
Omega,
out there.
Real Omega's a big name there. He's been playing a long time. Miss Do It Big, yeah, she's in there again.
She's out here for redemption once again. Full Nelson is back as well. It's just good names all across the board. So Mishi's in here as well. So I'm excited. This is going to be a good game. Our last game of the day. We've had so much fun. For all you guys who's been tuned in since the beginning, we appreciate you guys, and we thank you. We hope you guys are enjoying your show out there. But this is it for all the marbles. Ain't no other chance. You're going to have to wait till next year. So
this is the last shot for the Invitational, at least. You're going to be a year out to do another one of these.
Yeah, and of course they're going to have the events here and there, but this is the big dog right here. This is
the biggest event they do each year, so this is definitely a big one for them.
And so, especially when it comes down to it, we were saying, so tomorrow the way the money is broken up is the top 10 of each game gets paid. And if you guys know anything about H1, you're like, wow, those are good odds. And 10 places getting $3 grand. So that's still good money. Some people win tournaments and get $3 grand. For first place.
You got a 1 in 6 chance of taking down money tomorrow.
Yeah. And, so first place is going to be 40 grand. All right. And it's going to be, split off between 40 grand and $3 grand between first and 10th place. So the odds are good. It's going to be very hype in that crowd tomorrow. It's going to be very hype in the audience tomorrow. Oh, you bringing out your crown?
Yeah, we're going to bring out this crown for the last game.
You bring out the crown, and I'm going to bring out this. Now what? Bring out the trophy, okay?
I mean, the crown's the one that goes down if they take down 2 first tomorrow, so I feel comfortable wearing the crown.
This looks better on my nightstand, okay?
I'm just going to, float this above my green screen, just do all my streams with just, a crown floating above my head.
If I was to win an invitation, I'd be on a plane, like I won an NBA championship, be on a plane sleeping like...
Just sleeping there. You take it everywhere with you in the passenger seat of your car, buckled in.
Yeah. So, no, but these trophies are definitely sick, and this is what these guys are going to be playing for tomorrow. We're going to put that right there in the corner of the screen because it's just so damn nice.
They are, man. They're definitely an awesome. The guy that did the design on this killed it.
No, he definitely killed it. definitely killed it right there in that Accord. So for you guys out there who's joining us for the first time, it was like, yo, why are these people over here in this channel? What's going on over here? What's the H1Z1 Invitational? What is H1Z1? So pretty much explain to them the game type that we're going to be seeing here today.
Yeah, so basically the synopsis or the breakdown of H1Z1 is that we are playing a massively multiplayer online survival shooter. That is a mouthful. It doesn't get any easier anytime I say it.
It's a lot of fun, though.
Yeah, a lot of fun. So basically, the game's going to start out normal mode on the normal game. If you guys do end up picking it up, 150 people going to drop into a map. We're going with 60 today. Normally 150. Drop in nothing. You got clothes. You got some pants. You got some shirts. That's it. You got to scavenge, get all your weapons, all your ammo, grenades. Make yourself the body armor. You got to find your helmets, your backpacks, the whole nine, your car. You basically have to scavenge for everything. Throughout the game, gas waves are going to release, also known as the toxic waste. They're going to push you closer and closer together, Hunger Games style, until one man is left standing, and that guy is the king of the kill.
He's the king of the kill. Real survival stuff here, folks. Making sure you survive to the end. Almost like I said before, you guys heard me say it before in the day. It's like you're the last man standing on the world, and you're just trying to scavenge to survive, and you want to come out to be the king of the kill.
Absolutely.
So that's
we're
good.
Drop in here.
We're going to see everybody load in. That's why they just vanished off your screen. And here they go, going into game number 5. God Blaze, Supersonic, coming at you guys live here. We're going to be hopping on to the newest map, Z2. And as we see, we got folks parachuting in now.
We got names all over the place. Obey NFL. I actually didn't see that name before in the list. Obey, another player from the tournaments. G Skinny, another big guy. Real Volky. I mean, there's just a ton of names in every one of these games. Willie Lump, Rampage Jackson from the UFC himself, landing across the street from whoever decided to name themselves Nade Shot. I don't think that's actually Nade Shot.
Definitely not actually Nade Shot, but he's going to come up, he's going to luck up, and he's going to get that AR right off the jump yet. Full Nelson, come tomorrow. See you tomorrow. It's going to be the first one to go down right there. And so Full Nelson TV coming out with that first kill right there.
Yeah, definitely. So Full Nelson's going to go ahead and start looting up, grab himself a shotgun. He's going to be able to grab a nade. He's got an AR. Good start. Needs to find himself a tan backpack. Needs to find himself a couple helmets. You definitely want to have some backups. I like to carry two backups myself. But they definitely need to start pulling in some. He needs to pull in some loot and get ready for the late game.
No, he definitely does right there. And as you see, our beautiful H1Z1 T-shirts. We're rocking the blue and rocking the white.
I mean, I'm trying to get that one that I saw some of the crew guys walking around in that black on black.
That black on black action.
Yeah, absolutely. Those ones look awesome.
There we go. So that's awesome. So it looks like we may be having a little bit of difficulty action. Is that what's going on? That's what I'm thinking. Little quick screen switch. But I
do like the lighting. I think I look good today.
Do you?
I feel like
I don't know. Your beard, you got some gaps in there too, though.
Well, I mean, I'm trying.
Yeah. But hey, thank God this is my good side over here. I got patches on the right, but we won't show that to you guys today. But we out here, all right? Anywho, whatever and whatnot.
We're doing a restart. Okay. So we'll be restarting that match here in just a second, guys. So hang out for a minute. We're going to reload that one, get back into it again. Probably had a technical difficulty, so we're just going to relaunch that match.
Okay. Well, hey, we got to respect it, okay? Got to respect it because, you want everybody to have a fair chance. Even if they're the first guy out, it's like, technical difficulty. If you guys here in last match that you really, trying your hardest, you want it to be as fair as possible. So
yeah, they definitely want the fair play rules in place. So if it's going to be something that's actually affecting the performance of anybody in the game, they're going to go ahead and restart that and make sure that it's a fair game.
Yep, there we go. And so that's going to be awesome as well. So, hey, okay, I don't blame it. Hopefully that wasn't too much of a cringe moment. I don't think it was.
No, I don't think so. I think that probably something just a little technical on the server side. They'll get it patched up real quick, and we'll restart that match. But, yeah, I mean, while we're on the topics of product, though, definitely thank you again to our sponsors for the day. Corsair coming through with mice and keyboards. We got Alienware coming through, hooking us up with the computers. I think the monitors, are Alienware or Dell, too.
Yeah.
I got to double-check that. But big shout-out to Alienware and Corsair for hooking us up with everything to make this tournament run.
Definitely coming out. And, guys, hey, if you guys are not watching on h1z1.com/watch. Make sure you do that so you guys can keep track of all the stats in the game, just like we are doing right here. We can see who got what kill, who killed who, the most kills, how fast they went out. So it's a lot of stats here, and that's an awesome part to have. It just makes the viewing experience that much better because if you got any friends out there, this is the best way to see if they're still in the game because, it's a lot of players out here. It's 60 players, Be a lot of people to keep track of sometimes. So, We got to give you guys tools to make sure you guys can do that. And also the Twitter, H1Z1KOTK.
Yeah,
All of that for
definitely.
all the latest updates.
I think the coolest part of the this added on is that you can keep track of how many kills your friend has as well.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we found out what was going on with that technical difficulty.
Yeah,
basically, the match doesn't start until we get a full 60. It didn't load somebody in.
Yeah, that's
so
what it was.
They went ahead and restarted it.
So we had a little communication coming in from the headphones. But yep, that's what it was. Somebody didn't load in. So that's unfortunate. Hey, I guarantee you, all you guys
You know
out
who
there.
was it? Oh no, Willie made it in. I was gonna say his Rampage. You know, he stood up. He just like, hey, restart that match.
He just
You don't
stood
argue
up,
with him. He
straight
says
eye
it.
contact.
I'll restart it anyways. If he's the first one dead, I just restart the game for my safety.
No,
you
but
know?
I'm not gonna lie to you. If that was me, I would have. Hey, come on, right here, no shot, nope, I would have made a scene. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. All right?
Yeah, no, I probably would have too.
You know, it's like.
But, I'm glad that they went ahead and restarted that. That's definitely not something you want to. That's not how you want to end the last match of the day. And somebody that waited in line 3 hours to get into this last game, and then he doesn't get to play, and he's just out. So I'm glad they went ahead and restarted that one for him.
Yep. So no, that's definitely good though. Hey, things happen, but hey, I'm okay with it. That's the first technical difficulty we had all day, so I'm with it. When it comes down to,
I mean, land. There's always a chance of something going wrong at lands, and now somebody loaded in his Nagafin. Hold on.
You got a good eye. Nagafin.
Can you get me the sign-in sheet and so that I can see what the name is next to Nagafin? Because if that is, I believe that is one of the players off of one of the other Elevate teams. If that's actually him playing under, if that's actually him, that's one of the Elevate players for I believe another one of our COD players.
Yo, we got Supersonic out here policing hard. Like, hold up, nope,
yeah.
nah, check that out, yo.
Somebody trying to use
reset, mic check in the back.
We just got to make sure.
We gotta know. So.
Yeah, man. So they're all getting loaded in, though. Still got somebody reloading in his nade shot again. But Shareem is in there. I mean, every game, dude, none of these games have been like an easy lineup. I don't think there's any game that had
like
less players than others. I mean, the game one, I think, was probably
stacked. That was the most stacked.
Everybody came running in the door trying to get in line first. I mean, we had all the guys from Korea here before me. I walked in the door, and they somehow, already signed up and standing there. I was like, what time did you get up?
Those guys went to bed at like 10 p.m. last night.
Got up at like 3.
They were here at 7 a.m. in line. Okay, Red Bulls on their hip, ready to go. Game face. Okay, black paste under the eyes, just ready to get down with the get down. And but the best probably arguably the best player who's playing today won that. Okay, and that was Isco.
Yeah, Isco. Yeah,
so that was a good
top
performance
performance today. Top kills.
Nobody has had more kills than Isco today, and he won the first one. So he came out for sure. Yeah, so he came out for sure, and while he's over here policing,
policing. I want to, my boy gets some kills. I want to.
He said he wanted to know. He said I need to know. Nagafin, and and shout out to my people out there. Okay,
yeah,
shout out
Nightwalker in this game also now.
Shout out to the homie Jessica Cakes and my boy Zachin out there in the stream. Okay, showing some love. Shout out to the viewage, Fire Squad. But here,
I don't think it's him.
And so out here, so you guys that's in the stream that's like kind of scratching your heads, like, you know what? This don't look like the normal H1Z1 that I played beforehand. Well, it was a recent update about 2 weeks ago, especially if you haven't watched it since the last year's Invitational.
Ton of changes.
Exactly, ton of changes. Brand new map here. Just a big update on the graphics, because you guys got to remember, hell, we're at the end of alpha. This is alpha, guys. Okay, when it comes down to the game development, if you guys know what that is, and so this is one of the most beautiful alphas you'll ever see out there. And there we go, boom. Everybody's gonna vanish, and that means they're gonna be loading in the map
for sure. So I can see the 60 count up there in the top left. We've definitely got 60 players in. We should be good to go.
We should be good. Now, See You Tomorrow was the first one dead, and I don't know if See You Tomorrow is on the list here, but they was the first one dead.
Well,
but here we go.
He's not the first one dead. I mean, that name is basically saying he's trying to take this down.
No, last time we seen Big Willie load in last time. He had that good old AR. Got the AR, little
he
helmet
hit down.
action.
Here he is,
you know, but
Rampage.
he's gonna have some static over here though. You know, early card being picked up. He was like, nope. Trying to land on top of that and ride out, but
He's
ain't
gonna load in Spider Monkey the car and roll out with it.
He ain't gonna catch that ride. I tell you that much right there. We got Bushy. Bushy gonna come in, make sure he get a shotgun, and so he's gonna be a-okay here. And right now, so at this part of the game, everybody's they just getting loot, looking for a vehicle. So if you find a vehicle, hey, take that vehicle first. You know, don't loot right away because vehicles are scarce. People act real thirsty for those vehicles now. Really just take that and drive to a remote area on the map where you know that you can probably get some loot uncontested and just kind of play from there.
Yeah, another way to go ahead about and do it is in the residentials is go ahead. If you hit the ground, nobody lands right next to you, bait it. Leave it in the spawn. Take the keys out of it. That way when that person hops in, they're stuck there for a second trying to see what's in the car, what's not. You can get some quick kills.
Yep. And
Pip, let me die, Alan. Yeah, that's a long name. We're just gonna call him Pip.
I thought it said Pipe let me down. Pip let me die. And
Monster just running through the fields, not feeling good.
And so, you know, so right now, a bunch of looting. So usually when this game is played, we're playing with 150 people online. And also, that's another good thing to point out. Hey, if you guys don't got H1Z1, now is the time to get a 35% off in the Steam store. So make sure you guys go check it out. Some of the best $15, $20 you ever spent in your life.
Absolutely. Like I said, man, I got 3,000 hours out of a $20 game. That's a good amount of hours.
That's good, you know. Like I was telling you before, especially with the quality of games that's out there, it's hard to find some good games. Now, some games are okay, but when it comes down to actual replay value, that's the big thing. And we're gonna have a little action right here. At this stage, you hear the footsteps, and shots can be taken from the top. Not gonna be able to actually connect right there. They're gonna come back and they're gonna trade. Shotgun from that far range is actually gonna connect, and they're gonna hold off, knowing that they are downstairs on the other side of the door. They're gonna push out, jumping in the sky, gonna hop behind, and gonna take them out.
The headshot,
to him.
the jump over 180 headshot with that shotgun to put him down.
And he's gonna say, "Oh no, let me get to the bathroom."
Yeah, he may have connected with that shotgun from the ground outside, but it does so little damage.
Yeah,
that
it
range,
looked worse than what it was.
Yeah, as you can see, it only does about 50, but full Nelson TV gonna take down Neo there. Shotgun, basically after about a car length and a half away, it really has a ton of drop-off on the damage. It starts scaling down rapidly.
Which is smart. And, you know, so full Nelson picking up that kill. Good job here to them. 2 kills going off the board here. And our first kill this time was Ranchman.
Ranchman, Neo, and How in the Ward. First 3 deaths of the game. We got 57 remaining here, looking to get that last spot, possibly last 2 spots into tomorrow's Invitational.
Yeah, so when we hit Anwar earlier, he did such a good job.
Oh, yeah, dude. Anna's a beast, man.
Yeah, Anna, sorry.
Yeah, he's a monster player for sure.
Yeah, Anna did such a good job. He put up a good fight. I want to say he was in game 1 earlier today. So Nade's going to be out. That's going to actually land behind. Going to hop in the car, and they're going to pull off. Good job there. Don't want your car to really get hit by that nade this early on because you lucked up by getting one.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to maintain the health on your vehicle as long as you can. It's already smoking a bit. You want to go into those last circles with 90% left on your vehicle if you can.
Yeah, early smoke grenade thrown outside for whatever reason.
Yeah, I think he thinks he saw something.
Yeah.
Boogeyman's coming to get him, though.
And so here we go. Drassel. Drassel's going to be rotating. That's what he did. He found a car. He was like, all right, let me go find some loot elsewhere. And that's exactly what he did. Went and found a trailer.
Bacon.
He loves bacon?
He's a bacon lover. You go to his stream. Every time somebody gets a follow, first thing he does, do you like your bacon crispy or chewy? Your answer is crispy.
What about you? You like your bacon crispy or chewy?
I mean,
you're like a chewy guy.
I like thick cuts. So, I mean, you can't really crispy up the thick cuts, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah. And so right there, and me personally, I'm with you on the crispy. So
with me on the crispy, I said the chewy.
Oh, my fault. Yeah, you said the chewy. Sorry, I like the crispy bacon.
Well, you and Drassel, crispy bacon crew. So,
but
you guys got that.
You gotta cook your bacon right, okay? 350, 325. Gotta pop it up and be patient with it now, okay? Let it sizzle up. I used to be a chef, guys. So if I start talking about food and I get lost, I apologize.
Mishi here, pretty looted up. Got an AR, decent amount of ammo. Already got a makeshift on. Looking fairly kitted. Nick also with the makeshift. It looks like he's making some more scraps and getting ready to move towards the end game. Strix needs to find himself a helmet. Either that or he's decided to do a Hatter match. That would be legendary. Somebody take down this game as a Hatter. That would solidify you as a legend.
Yeah. And you got Sharima right here. And, you know, he's going to be over here looking for this loot. You know, not meaning to go back to the whole bacon conversation, but, you know.
I got you going on that.
No, you know you did, because when I was in culinary school, I was this one time, you know, I was in class, and, you know, I was cooking for this restaurant for my class, and we was making some bacon, and the bacon was sous vide, it was cryovac, and it was slow cooked overnight, 24 hours, had a lot of flavor, nice pork belly, because, you know, that's where bacon come from. And we sliced it thin, and we threw it in the oven, and I burned that thing. And my chef looked at me, dead ass, I felt straight fear. He looked at me like,
look at you, make you feel real.
No, he just went right. That was a straight F for the day. He was like, just go home. I said, chef, go home. I said, yes, chef. Walked out. I ain't never burned bacon to this day. So just want to throw that out there. But we are going to have our first crate of the game. It is going to hit the ground. So that green smoke is going to be up. And that's a good spot for that first crate. You know, it's in the trees. They wouldn't know exactly where it is. So somebody can actually go for that. So that's actually good.
Yeah, our first gas circle, too, is going to go to the northwest corner, which I don't believe we've had that gas circle yet today. We had one kind of the middle. This one's actually going to cover the whole northwest corner of the map. So we'll get to see a little new terrain for the end game.
And so right here, Grim's not going to be able to, I think that was Grimes. We got Kikaila.
Nick with 2 kills already this game, taking down the second person there.
And holding off strong right here. You know, Grims, he's in his backyard. He's okay. You know, as we see right here, you know, a lot of kids, he is going to see somebody cross the street. He did spot him. And I think they may have saw him as well, but they went the opposite direction. Maybe they felt like they were looted up enough. And he's just going to keep on moving here. And so right here in these early game situations, because like I was saying before, we usually play 150 online if you don't got it. But now it's 60 people here. You know, 60 people on land, ready to go. And so, you know, the action, it starts just a little bit later, though. You know, a little bit more action. You see some good kills here in some of these key spots. But, and you know, and it's kind of good because you get to see some good, legit battles. As of right now, some shots going to be fired off. Didn't see the guy coming around the corner. They're going to try to turn on him. And Help Me needs all the help he can get, and he did not get it, and he's going to go down.
Yeah, I'm so bad. Help Me looks like somebody that probably one of the first times with the game. He definitely committed to just hip firing at range there. Trushu gonna get a quick kill. He actually did get tagged twice by the randomness there from the hip fire. He still got hit, but gonna take that kill down.
Yeah, and he's gonna go down right there. So got turned on. So sorry for him for that one. Gonna be on board here with 6 with Strix. Yeah, with Strix.
Plebulos, I think.
Yeah. And looking up. Oh, there's gonna be some action here in the house, but he does not know it yet. He's
goes for the shotgun. I think he might know. He's actually swapped.
Oh,
actually,
he's looking the wrong
everything
way.
looks closed. Jade set this up to look like the house wasn't looted, and he's positioned. He's going to get some shots
He's outside,
from the garage.
I don't think he's in the garage. You think so?
Yeah, 6 meters, 100% in the garage. He's standing on top of something. There he is.
Oh, what
and he knows he's there. He moved his
go.
feet, though. He may have given his position away. I don't think Strix knows that he's there, but every time you move just a little bit, it does a little foot shuffle noise. Shotgun just posted on this door, though, and here he comes. He's going to walk in. It misses. He potatoes that, and Strix turns on him and one pumps him straight in the chest.
No shot. Oh, to get embarrassed like that. And he just did not land that first shot. You got to hit those. Nagafin throwing some shots out right here. Trying to damage that car a little bit. And that's going to be with the AR. And he's going to back it up, get in his vehicle, and he's going to retreat here.
Yeah, Riot on the run, gets tagged twice. Nagafin going to play this fairly aggressive. He's going to chase this down. He's in the pickup, which is an easy thing to shoot through the back. He's just trying to find that helmet, get the right height.
And so
gonna push. Right here's where you kill the engine so he doesn't hear you coming, but I think he's probably got his camera facing him. Nagafin still pushing this fight, looking to get that finish. Not able to connect, though.
Yeah, not able to do much right there. But Nagafin, he's good. He has ammo. He has loot. He has a nice vehicle, almost 100%. We got Low. We got Low here. And, you know, Max Yo is going to be across. We're going to see if he actually knows that he's back there. I don't think so, but he is going to run up the side of the fence. He may know a little bit of something, but these guys have no view of each other. We'll see if maybe some footsteps can be heard from the house. Not sure about, 56 meters away. These guys may actually walk past each other without seeing each other at all.
Yeah, I don't think Lowe's going to see him. Max doesn't appear like he wants to come out of there. Unless he saw the head moving around inside the window, he's not going to notice him at all. And I don't think he saw it.
And that's a good thing with Lowe that he's doing right now is that, you know, he's making sure he's moving in the areas where that he doesn't have to watch too much. He's not in an open area where he doesn't have to watch from 360 degrees, you know? He doesn't have a lot of angles. He has the fence to his left. He just knows he needs to watch towards the right in this open area. And he's just looking to come out with a kill right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Mystical just kind of driving around the map. Nobody really in the area next to him. I love this new camera system, the way that it auto-follows. It definitely just gives the game a better... I love the new camera system.
Yeah, it's definitely good. Revamping the spectator mode, so we get to see it, you know, in full effect here for the Invitational. And, you know, shout out to our spectators back there. They've been doing such a great job all day long, always catching action. So those guys have been working hard all day.
Big Willie.
Big Willie out here. Willie lumps hiding behind a tree. He got his AR. He ready for some action there, boys.
Ice Prime, here we go. Here's another player that's played in a lot of the grind royales, I believe. He's played in a couple of the community tournaments. Be interesting to see how he does if he makes it towards the end game.
Yeah, you know, you see Bang, he saw, it's like, oh, damn, cop car. He said, I'm going to go on a hunt for that. No, he's going to get out and put some shots in, and the car's going to actually crash right there, revoke his driver license. No, he's going to be closing the gap here behind him. He needs some better driving. He's going to actually get turned around. No, not connect with those shots. That one may actually do some damage, but you saw those shots was far behind.
Connected 3 of them, actually. They were going through the window.
Oh,
so 3 of them connected. He got Riot down. Riot's under 25 right now, still having to drive. On knows that he has to stop to get a heal. He hops out of the car. He's just pre-firing for the head. Not able to get it, though. It looks like he's aiming too high. Persona Humor going to take out Nade Shot. Whoever's playing as Nade Shot.
But he's going to go down right there. Persona popping that bandage. Can he get it off in time? It looked like he went through the inventory to get it off. But, you know, he's going to be good, and he's going to get that. And so here we go. No, the target that he was chasing down. Can he get the target? Going to be throwing some shots off. He's going to actually hop back in the car. He's thirsty for this kill. He knows that the guy is scared. He smells blood. He's going to come up behind him, throwing some shots off, saying, where you running at? And he's going to be coming up on the flank right here. No, he's in the house. Going to hop through the window. Some good shots. And he's going to actually put him down. Riot enough. Saying, I'm the savage out here. I'm the beast of these streets, and I'm going to show you what I can do.
Yeah, Anna's not somebody that's going to let a kill get away from him. If he's got you that low, he's not going to let you get away with it. He's going to chase you down. He's going to get that kill and secure that loot.
Good job there to him. Now we're going to see this safe zone going to come in just a little bit more. We got some people coming out the toxic waste, joining the crowd. You know, we got some people down there towards residential.
Oh, God.
Coming up on the flank.
Volky laying on the ground.
Sleeping.
Getting caught sleeping.
You know?
Going to get sprayed down easy with that hip fire from the AK.
And so he's going to go down right there. I said a cool idea. What if it was like loot in the tents, and like when you broke the tents up, you can like uncover some loot?
Yeah, you can actually break. If you hit the tents with a car, the tent will actually collapse. It'll close down. So, like, if you see somebody that you've shot and they're hiding behind the tent, you can't shoot it down, but you can drive your car smack into it, and they lose their cover and just hop out on them.
Then we should have some loot up under those tents. But, you know, what am I? I'm not no game developer out here, you know? But on board here with Bang, and he's going to take some shots in the leg. Goust in the back. He's going to be actually moving forward. He know he connected with those shots, trying to see if he can get him challenged out. He's going to hop in his car, and he's going to rotate far right. Why? He's not going to allow him to heal up, and he's going to hop out the car. He's ready for it. Up. Bang. Smart. He's going to hold off strong. Did not panic. Going to put some shots in here on Goust. He wasn't able to get his health back fully, but
crashed into a car and it set it on fire. Now he goes for the car explosion, but it wasn't enough to get the kill, and Bang's going to go down to Goust there. He had the right idea. He didn't start firing soon enough, and it only does 80 damage on explosion, so you have to hit him once before you blow the car up.
Yeah, he's probably second-guessing that decision, but I don't blame him because he ran into the car was on fire. He was like, no, let me finish off the car, get that explosive damage. It's be like hitting him with a nade. Just wasn't able to finish him off.
Mystical going to take this fight. He's ahead. He's got a fresh Kevlar on, so he's feeling pretty good. He should be able to take this fight, but it looks like he's actually going to play it a little safe. Needs to start raining some nades down is what he should be doing. He's right at the right range right now from the uphill.
And got Veronica here, gonna be rotating around. You know, see somebody behind a tree, gonna come out right here.
Yeah,
putting some shots out.
Hey.
Oh, gonna take him down. And Old Bay not able to do much right there. And he's gonna go down. Mystical, he sees that car, he wants it. He's gonna be firing some shots back. Actually, I take that back. He has a car already up there.
Yeah, Mystical's got a car. Drassel way out there, 530 530 meters, 550. He's just probably in that car still just hanging out, chilling.
Definitely is here. Mystical in rotation here.
Padawan chokes out to the gas.
Is Willie Lump Lump still in the game? Oh, he died.
Willie got eliminated.
Willie got right here at the top.
Oh, what are we doing?
Willie got eliminated by Master Parker.
Master Parker, it was nice knowing you.
Yeah, right. It's all said and done. Yo, who Master Parker? You Master Parker? Let me holler at you.
He's probably not even there anymore. He's probably been dragged off already.
Yeah, he's probably gone. He was like, "Up, I tried." But hey, he plays 46, so 46 out of 60. Opa.
Yeah, I've actually watched him play a couple times. He's usually playing 5, so Rampage usually likes playing those team style formats. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure how many solos he's actually played, but it's cool to see that he came out in support of the game.
Need to get him out for an interview if he wants one.
Yeah, right?
Bring him in here. But anywho, kudos to him. Gonna be back on board here. Opa, he's gonna have a flank on the back. What can he do? Gonna be showing some shots. He's gonna turn around on him. Gonna trade these shots. He has a good position, but now he's taking damage. He wasn't able to finish him off, and Opa goes down to No Face. Says, hey, who has no face
Opa
now?
doing that little bit of that side back and forth strafe action, dodging some bullets. At the end there, he was at 100% health. I think he got overconfident and decided to just stand 100% still, and it made it an easy finish for No Face to turn that fight around.
Yeah, and so No Face, hey, he put it in. But you seen Oompa, he got the first couple of shots on. But usually after those, you get into a gunfight like that, after like about 2 seconds, if you really ain't hitting them, and you start missing shots.
If this thing's got a hunting rifle, these people are going to be in trouble. It does not. On tab, targeted over that to see if it was in there, and he's gone. Nightwalker just got eliminated by Max Yield. He is out.
Mishi, she's in the forest. She has somebody to her right. That's going to be full Nelson. Not sure if she actually sees him. Not sure if they actually see each other.
I think Nelson's aware of her. He seems to be taking that side of the tree, and usually that indicates that he's looking the other direction. I think he saw Mishi.
Yeah, and I think she knows. Oh, no, yeah, she does. She's got guns raised. She's looking for him. Shotty out. Can she do it? And she's going to get sprayed down. Nice try there, Mishi. Full Nelson took a lot of damage. He's about 20% health right there.
Yeah, she came in with that AK, did a little bit of spray. He potatoed the first 2, but was able to connect on that third one, and at that range, it's just an automatic kill.
Yeah. So 36 players remaining here in our last qualifier for the day. Taking a look at the kill feed, not a lot of big numbers. The most people that we Nick Squirt and Nelson TV, they're leading the pack here with 2 kills apiece.
They need to pump those numbers up in case they end up in second, man. You need 6 kills to take down that spot from Ruby.
5.
Yeah, he had 5. So
So you need 6. Or if you tie, it's going to come down to points at that point.
Yeah, absolutely. So at least 5 and do them all at the end, because I think he did all of his at the end, right? We were looking at it. I think Ruby did all of them at the end.
Yeah, and that's usually when everybody gets compacted and you start jumping. There's like a little three-way fights there. You can kind of like snag and steal a few kills.
Yeah, absolutely. Capitalize on other people's misfortune.
And we're gonna be on board here with Grims. Be careful driving his car around this rough terrain here. You can flip it real easily, but you can't flip it back over. With the new update, and Nagafin has pudding to his right.
Yeah, the new map definitely a lot smoother too for vehicles. You don't really run into spots that just flip your car accidentally like it did on Z1. They built more of that terrain into the mountains. You're not really meant to be climbing a mountain in a cop car.
Oh.
Dodges the bombs. That is scary anytime. That's one of those things you really tense up when you start hearing those bombs that close. That whistle sound comes and you know your screen's about to blow up.
I feel like he was so focused on Nagafin, he didn't know when the bombs was coming. I think it surprised him as well.
I think it's probably hard to hear stuff just in this environment, how loud it is. It can sometimes be hard to hear the game the normal way too. Yeah. That comes into effect.
I feel like Nagafin is hunting. I don't know if he knows exactly where Chronic is. He may, but Chronic's doing a good job here rotating around this tree, and he got the sirens up. He wants Chronic to throw some shots here, and Chronic says, you want some shots? I got some shots for you. Back it up, and Nagafin's going to roll up out of here. Chronic, but Nagafin, he's going to actually stay aggressive right here. That's going to be a fight. They're going to be engaged for a while on that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Max Yield now running around here. Looks like he might find a fight with CU tomorrow.
Who died on the first one right off the jump. Yeah. He's made it to top 35 before we had to actually do the reset.
Nick Squirt still running around. Persona Humor. Chronic on the edge of the gas, taking shots, I think, from Nagafin. But Nagafin's got a car. He'll be able to power his way out of that gas real quick and get ahead of it. And this is one of those new camps that I was talking about that's just packed. Like, the cabins used to be much further apart, and they're set up more like a residential area now.
Yeah.
So, I'd love to see a finish there, just with the amount of, like, close-range action, trying to outflank each other. I think that'd be a cool ending spot.
Nagafin is being very, very aggressive on getting this
Hunting
kill
rifle.
on Chronic. He really wants this. And nobody's going to be behind Nagafin. All those guys are about at least over 1,000 meters away. So this is going to be a legit 1v1 here. That's probably why he wants him. He knows he has the hunting rifle, and he wants that. That's probably why Nagafin's so aggressive.
No, I think he's decided that he didn't know that he had it and to get out of there.
And so, right there, we're going to have Full Nelson get a kill as well. What's that? That's Master Parker.
Master Parker got that kill and then throws in the disrespect.
Maybe one of the last time we see him right
disrespect
here.
in the chat.
And so right here, Master Parker, he got that kill. 31 remaining. We almost at the halfway point, folks. And so right here now, we're at that halfway point officially. Master Parker, he's good. He's going to have some helmets. He's going to have a car. He's going to get up out of here. Some shots traded now. Here you go. Nagafin came back. See? Boom. Shots out. Can he do it? Oh, yes, he does. He's going to pick up that kill, and he's going to get him that hunting rifle, but he's about 3%. And he's going to pop that bandage very quickly, and so he's going to stay alive, and so we know where that hunting rifle is.
Evo going to get taken out by Shurima Wizard there with a Molotov or an explosion of some sort. It could have been a vehicle explosion. I think it was a Molly, though. But Evo going to go down, and yeah, he's going to pick up that hunting rifle. That could be big for the end game. That was kind of a really
that was a good play.
That was a messy fight, but
everybody was out there, and they was watching Rev with that hunting rifle as he won the last game, keeping his distance, picking up kills at the same time. At this point, if Nagafin can just try to snipe off some easy shots here, build his kills up, because he's full aware that, hey, if he don't get first and he got second with the most kills, he can come out on top. Shots being fired right here. Song trying to do something. Fight across map as well with Shurima, and Gauss actually takes out Sanji's, and so Gauss comes out on top with that fight.
Yeah, Ice Prime got a kill onto Nick Squirt as well, and we see him here trying to get bandaged up. He's going to grab himself a little bit of loot, probably make a new makeshift, maybe get a, see if maybe Nick was carrying around a Kevlar, get a little bit of a come up and move on for the rest of the game.
That skull helmet is such a dope skin. I like it a lot.
I love the front of it. I hate the back of it.
Yeah?
It's weird to me when, like, my head doesn't look the right size, right? Like, I feel like I'm not wearing a helmet when I look at it from the player perspective. It drives me nuts. I think it's just an OCD thing on my side, but...
Yeah, if you can choose the characters, they probably got to wear a helmet with, like, opposite skin tone.
Yeah, they got a really nice red one that came out in the last crate that matches the Redbone Skull stuff. So it's got like some skull leggings, the body armor, a hoodie, and that red helmet. It looks awesome.
Lady Reem and Shurima going at it, but before we can get into that action, Shurima shuts it down real quick before he even got started. And what I was gonna say was I've actually never had an H1Z1 skin. I've actually never brought a skin. Never brought a skin. I always see, the thing is, I like killing somebody and taking A stuff. Like, run your pants, run your shirt, I take your shoes. Okay, that's how I suit up. We get kills and we take what everybody else got. Like, yeah, I can't afford no camos, but you know what? I'm gonna take your camo. I can't afford these pretty boots, but I'm gonna take yours.
I got a couple doubles, man. I'm gonna have to hook you up with a little bit. That way you can start looking a little pretty for the start and then get prettier as you go,
Real Omega gonna finally take out C tomorrow, and we won't be seeing you tomorrow. Omega's gonna take him out, and he also is gonna have a vehicle, and he's not even gonna bother looting. And actually, he's gonna go back and take his vehicle. He's gonna check and see which one has the better percentage. But Gas coming in, but he's okay. And as we seen from a distance, we got that second loot crate coming in of the match, and it's gonna be landing right here on the hill. And this is not actually a bad spot for loot.
With the kill there on the D-Meister with that AK.
Good elevation right here. Where you can kind of get that safely. Master Parker's going to be running. Veronica's going to be throwing some shots at him. He's about 50% health, 52% health. And she's going to stop that long distance battle.
Yeah, so we got Master Parker at 4 kills right now. I mean, he could pick up a couple more. It's still 22 remaining. Shurima going to pick up that kill onto Ghost.
Shurima's on fire. That was going to be his 4th kill right here.
Yeah, Shurima, definitely a monster player and definitely somebody that these two guys have the opportunity to hit that 6 kills and lock in that spot or take down the win.
Right now we have about 4 people with more than 3 kills. And Miss Do It Big going down to Ice Prime. Just couldn't survive right there. Shout out to her. Good job out here in Invitational. And Mystical versus Nagafin. Nagafin has that hunting rifle. Mystical knows it. And he's going to come out and take some shots with Nagafin. And Nagafin goes down. down. Mystical, no chill, show no chill, no remorse for Nagafin right there. And he's going to back it down. He's going to, pop some health packs, but I don't think he saw the rifle on his back. He's not going to loot unless he wants to bring his car a little bit closer.
No, he saw the AK out. I don't think he saw it. It might be worth it in a second if he decides to go and loot it. He'll see that and realize
they were open. I don't see why he wouldn't go because they were like it was just a clean 1v1. So I can definitely see him.
Where was he at on the map?
He's on the very top.
Very top up there?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
he was
nobody
clear.
behind him. He probably just looted him. He had the opportunity to.
Yep. So
they're going to be running through the trees here. So he's coming into Psychostatic, max yield. We might see a fight there as they come into the safe zone.
And Grim's 7 out here. He's in his car. He's just rolling around, cruising casually, just waiting for somebody to show up, waiting for somebody to act up right now. Hop out the cop car and do some damage. Shurima rotating, looking for some kills right here.
And that cat hoodie's been a popular one today. The Neko-chan with the matching shotgun.
Yeah,
that's been the one.
I've seen a lot of cats here today at TwitchCon. a lot of cat T-shirts, a lot of cat pants. I don't know, just cats are cute. Cats are in, I guess.
I mean, that. Oh man! So he's at one of these on the map where Psycho is. It's marked by a black X, and there's 3 of these on the map, and they're basically survival camps. And it looks like something that's like post-apocalyptic. They've taken like everything and just kind of taken whatever pieces they can and slapped it together and made these cool areas. When you're in them and playing them, they almost feel like one of the small, like fast-paced, like Halo maps or something like that. They got a really cool feel on them. I would love to see a game in there because that would just be an insane ending. But we got Gauss right here throwing some shots about 120 meters out onto Ice Prime, not able to connect anything though. Ice Prime now spotting him, trying to return some shots, connects twice, gets him down to 50%.
Oh!
Gets tagged a few times, loses his Kevlar and goes down to 25 health and backs off that fight.
Yeah, they both took a lot of damage, and they're gonna heal up and reset, but they fully aware of where each other are, and nobody's gonna be close. So this is gonna be them 1v1 here, 1v1 action for who wants to go to that top 17 currently. And we're going to see if they're that thirsty for the kill. And Gauss says, hey, come on out and fight. I ain't scared of you. Shots being fired. Can he connect? He's going to actually Ice Prime connect one with Gauss. And he gets blasted from the backside. Max coming out hot and says, I don't know what you're doing, but boom, you're out of here.
Yeah.
And he's going to go on about his business. So probably actually saving Gauss' life right there. He needs to remember that one.
Yeah, he needs to thank him after the game.
And Max, I almost
still
did.
at 4 kills apiece, so that's the highest kill total right now.
Who has the highest one?
Shurima and Parker still tied at 4 apiece. Gauss now in a fight with full Nelson TV. I don't think he's spotted Max yield, though. Max could have taken some shots there, but it looks like Max is playing it safe and not really showing himself.
Yeah, gas is coming in.
He
These guys aren't even worried about each other.
He is hit once. He is bleeding, so he did probably get shot. Car on fire. Somebody just hopped out. Promethean. Hops out. He's lit up. He's down to about 40% there. His car just exploded, and he's in the trees, and he's going to be in a pinch situation here. There's guys on all sides of him.
This is turning out to be such a great match. Top 16 right now. And we can possibly have 2 people coming out of this matchup and qualifying for the Invitational. Full Nelson picking up another kill right there. And he's going to have 4. We have 3 people here with 4 kills. And it's a few people with 3 kills. And because they all know, like, hey, if we can't get first, we have a possibility. If we get second and we have more than 5 kills, boom, we going as well to the Invitational.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. Shurima here gets Low Wolf really low. He's bleeding. He didn't feel comfortable without a Kevlar on to push that. Good decision to not get overly greedy. He'd much rather take a win than just a high kill game.
Yeah, and so right here, Shurima, he's been doing well this whole time.
He's got a new Kevlar on.
Taking some shots here at Gauss, but he's at about 50% health. Coming back out, taking some more shots,
quick
popping
tap.
back in, putting some shots in from the left hand, and he's gonna go down. Maxio choking on gas, and Shurima is gonna win that 1v1 with a little bit over 50% health.
So 13 players remaining. Shurima steps up, ties for that 5 kill. One more kill puts him at 6, which
at that point he just needs to stay alive.
As long as he can take second, yeah, all he has to do is survive once he hits 6 kills. But does he have an accurate count? Does he know that that's what it is? Does Grims know that he can hit E to flip his car back over?
I don't know.
He needs to get away from it. It's going to blow up on him.
Fail fish. And he's not going to be able to do much.
Panic
that car's going to catch
Panic
fire.
basket.
And low life, not low. Actually, that is low life. Actually, I think that's the initials. But low here, he's gonna be chilling behind his rock. He ain't gonna be doing much.
Yeah, absolutely. So Master Parker, one of the guys that's on the high kill list right now also. So it's Nelson and Master Parker both with 4, Charima with 5. Munster running by. It looks like Parker's decided that they're getting down towards the nitty-gritty at the end here, and he's not really going for kills anymore. He's just trying to take ones that run by. Veronica going to go down to Mystical.
Mystical has been lighting up right now, and he does not have that hunting rifle on his back, so we did know I forgot who it was that had it. He died in the fight, so Mystical has 4 kills now as well. Parker 4 kills, Nelson 4 kills, Sharima 5, Low has 3. You don't know, we still got some people out here without no kills. Those guys going to have to either step it up now or just play to win.
Yeah, Anna in the game as well, so there's still a couple Slayers in there. D-Dan's going to take out Grims, pick up his first kill, and he's going to take Grims off the board.
Some more shots being fired. Low still chilling, hanging out low here in that campsite. Sharima sees him, going to be firing off some shots. He's not scared of nobody. He knows what's going on. The Vietnamese player. Yeah. The Vietnamese player out here saying, hey, I didn't come out here for no reason, okay? I'm out here to play. And he's playing smart. Trading off some shots, but he has a car here chilling behind a mountain and safely in cover. He's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So Munster now going to throw some shots onto Persona Humor, who we saw make it into a top position earlier. I believe he made a top 5 appearance earlier, didn't he?
Yeah.
Game 3?
Yeah, I think so.
Stay lifted.
And so right now, everybody here left has kills. His car is going to be in the gas. And, so the car can't take damage by gas, but the gas is going to be coming in. He's going to be trading off some shots. Sharima in a bad spot. He just needs to really heal up. He's looking for a safe cover. He has about 3 health. He just needs to stay alive. Can he pop the med kits? All these kills, will they go to waste? He's panicking. Hands are shaking. Knowing shots is coming off from the right or the left. He did get the bandage off. He's going to be okay. Shots coming in from the right. He knows that the guys on the left has stopped worried about him. He's going to find position and safe cover here behind a rock, but it will be 2 people across the way. But they're going to have to worry about each other before they have to worry about him, and Sharima's going to slither away right there with about 2% health.
Alive. Promethean, though, could spot him still, so he's got to be worried about that side. Full Nelson here in a fight with Dan, down to extremely low, and Dan's going to step out on that peak shot and just put him down. Mystical now coming in to push him. Sharima still healing up behind this rock. Low Wolf posted, waiting on him. Got a grenade in hand. Sharima's going to step up, throw a couple shots. No connection.
Good shot. They landed in the front.
Sharima thought it was going over, and he stepped into the nade.
Low Life coming away with murder. Sharima had 5 kills. So, okay, Mystical now. Parker still the leader with 5 kills, and Mystical
Grenade
has 4.
comes out from Mystical onto Dance. He forces him off the tree. Dance takes a little bit of damage, and we pulled away. Goes back to it. Mystical trying to get this kill onto Dan's. This will step him up into that same skill.
Parker with 5 kills. Can he stay alive? And he takes out a Gnaw, and he's going to get dropped, and that's going to be Parker's 6th kill right there. If Parker can make it to the top 2, he will be qualifying for the Invitational tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. So he can definitely secure it as long as he just stays alive. So if the safe zone pulls to him and he doesn't have to move, he's currently indoors, doesn't have to worry too much. So we'll see how this gas plays out for him. Hopefully he can just kind of hang out. I'm sure he's hoping he can.
Mystical and Dan's, they're going to be trading shots right here. Mystical says, hey, I don't got no plans whatsoever of losing this. Dan's is, he's not even looking in his direction. He knows he has the tree for cover. Mystical knows exactly where he is. He has the gas behind him. All he has to do is really watch towards his left. Promethean and Low, they're going to be trying to snipe each other with these magnums, firing off these shots back to back. Nobody's going to actually be connecting right here. And now he's going to be getting shot from 2 different directions. Master Parker here, he's going to be backing it down here. He's going to be out here in open, but he's okay. He knows exactly what's going on.
Yeah, so he's got 6 kills. Again, he's got to get that 2nd place. He actually took off from the indoor location. I'm guessing the gas circle wasn't going to be favorable for him, forcing him to go ahead and move. Mystical going to lose his helmet there.
This is the top 5. This is the top 5, folks, okay?
No helmet. He still has no helmet. I think he ran out of helmets.
Oh, that's bad. He can get 1 tapped right here. He's taking a lot of shots here from Master Parker here. And Master Parker has 6 kills. Mystical has 4. Low Life trying to get out the gas, but the gas is catching up to him, and he's going to go down. Not able to survive top 4 situation. What they're going to do, Mystical trying to stay alive. Dan says he's trying to end it for him. Mystical about 10% health. He's going to be popping those bandages. Dan is at full health, and he says, nah, can the gas take him out? He's going to be watching to see if Mystical can escape the gas. He's going to be to the left, but Dan, is he going to be at where? Taking a few shots, and Mystical not able to survive right there. He was slaying all all tournament right
We're
here.
gonna go down to 3. So we got Promethean, Master Parker, and D-Dans. Master Parker, clearly the one that's winning the most gun battles here. His shot is warm, and he lands a couple shots here into Dans. Automatically switches to that grenade. He's gonna lob it out there. He's at the right distance. As long as it went to the left or right, it should do some damage.
He does not die.
Just barely misses him, forces him off the tree, not able to connect again. We're gonna see another throwable come out here. This is what you want to see from him. He needs to force him off of the tree, but they're falling just short. He's not quite got the angle.
He just needs to win this fight. Oh, he may choke it though. Taking some shots, and Dans is ending everybody's career right now.
And that's 3rd place with the 6. He's out. He did not make it.
He just had to survive. He just had to make it to top 2.
All he had to do was survive. He didn't need to take that fight, and he put himself into a situation where he got eliminated, and it's now going to come down to Promethean and Dans. I don't know which one has the gas circle. I didn't see.
Oh, wow.
Dans with the last 2 kills so far. So both of these players have landed kills this game, though. They're both got a warm shot.
So that put Ruby into the Invitational. That kill right there put Ruby into the Invitational. Master Parker, he just got a little bit too loose, man. I don't think he either drilling got him or he wasn't fully aware of the critical position that he was actually in. But Dans, he's taking out so many kill leaders here in the back end of this game. So as you see, hey, this game can flip around just that quick. 1v1, Promethean Dans across map, trying to figure out where this gas circle is going to end. It's a lot of open area in between. Somebody's going to have to come out of there, and they're going to be in the open, and they're going to have to square off. So I would say right here, if you can kind of trace shots and get into a fight right now, do so, because you may not be in a position as you want to in the next 60 seconds.
Yeah, we got to see where this gas circle pushes. One of these two is going to have to run to the other one, and there's nothing in between.
Nothing. See, look at this.
Nothing.
Straight open area between the two. Here comes the gas. You hear who's going to be at a disadvantage. And one of them knows it. Somebody's going to have to move first. We're going to see who does it. There we go. Dan says, no, it's not in my favor. I need to start rotating a little bit.
Yeah, let's see when it takes off.
He wants that hill to the right. I'd try to break for that hill on the right side. You know, I wonder, can we see exactly where the gas is? Where's the safe zone?
No intent of moving, so the gas is definitely pulling on Dans, it appears. Dans is going to be forced into the open. His side, though, of the two, has a little bit of rock so he can get out there. Does Promethean have a hunting rifle?
Oh, wow. No, he does not.
No, he doesn't. Okay, it's an AR. And he's going to start trying to lay some shots.
He chose the rock in front of him. Okay.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of cover. So of the two, he had the better opportunity with having
Promethean
some
has to
rock.
get pushed out as well, though. Promethean can't stay there. The gas is coming up a little bit slower behind him. He's going to have to prone in this. Oh, he goes down! Prometheus shuts him down. Sorry, not Prometheus, but Primathan.
Promethean, I think.
It's Primathan.
Primathan?
We're going to figure out soon when we bring that boy over here for an interview, because he's qualified for the last and final spot in the Invitational. Congrats to him, doing such a good job. And we're going to have our official 6.
We got the official 6. I believe Rupi, we'll have to wait for confirmation.
Yeah, we're going to have confirmation.
Sure Rupi's the, I don't think anybody else that took second today hit 5 kills. So I think that he's the first one in. He's a guaranteed spot. And then the rest of the people that take second are on deck in case somebody is a no-show tomorrow. So second place players still have a chance to step up and maybe make it in tomorrow. Yeah, and that was an intense matchup down there to the end. That was a lot of fun here. And we'll get that interview when he comes around here soon, around that corner. But to wrap it up, we're going to get confirmation, our top 6. Top 6. So we're going to we got Isco taking down game 1. Isco was game 1. Then we got Stay Lifted, Random Rain. Rupi. Rupi took the second. We've got Rev took that one down. And then right here, Primathan. And then, Primathan or Promethean. We'll figure it out. People in their pronunciation. Go either way, so we'll see here in a second. But big congratulations to all 6 of those guys. They get to play tomorrow for over $260,000. First place, 40 G's. 10th place, still $3,000. Nothing to scoff at, And it's going to be 2 of those matches with that prize pool. 2. In that the glass crown over there, under the glass, the protected crown. If somebody can take down first twice tomorrow, there's a rumor that thing can go away, but that's the only way that it's leaving that glass case. You got to win both games. So you get over 80 grand and a crown. Based off those odds, I get it. And you get 2 trophies. Yep. I mean, you walk out of here just like decked out, trying to juggle things on your way out. Exactly. And as you guys see in the corner, this is the trophy that they're going to be playing for. Okay. This is not the crown. That's not it. No, not the no shot. Much nicer crown. I just was kind of hanging out with it. But we're going to bring him in. I'm going to get him in on this headset, and let's get him interviewed. Let's go.
coming in hot. We about to figure out what exactly, how he's doing the pronunciation on his name right here. What's up, Prime?
Hello.
Let's get your mic a little bit closer to your face right there. Make sure everybody can hear you.
Yo, can you hear me?
There we go. Now, nice to meet you. Now, okay,
nice to meet you.
we had a little bit of debate. Exactly
Yeah.
how you pronounce your name.
It's Promethean.
Primethean.
Like
There we go.
Promethean, but put pro with prime.
Winner.
Yeah, we were saying
Yeah.
we were saying Promethean, we were saying Primethean. It was like, okay.
Yeah, it's kinda-
yeah, Primethean. Okay,
Yeah.
so winning. Are you excited?
I can't believe I'm still
can't
like
believe-
speechless right now.
So what was your
Yeah.
game plan kind of going into this matchup?
Just play safe. I just hope that I got a car spawn, and I did.
You did?
Yeah.
So at that point, just rotating around the map was pretty
Yeah.
easy?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So like you said, you're excited. You're ready to go in here into the invitation tomorrow, possibly win some of this life-changing money. Now, you got the big dogs tomorrow that you got to play against. Out of all
Yeah.
those guys, who would you say may be one of your biggest threats?
There's a lot, There's inboxes, OP, got all those good H1Z1 streamers,
But
Yeah.
you're excited, though, right? You're excited. You're ready to go in there.
Yeah.
And hey, when you go in, just make sure you play with confidence. Okay, play a game. You play great. We all watch you play great. Any shout-outs you want to give?
Can I get a shout out to Jay Jolie, the J team out there? I did it for you guys.
There you go. That's your boy out there,
Yeah.
okay? He made it, and he didn't qualify. Appreciate you.
Thank
Once
you.
again, thank you for joining us, and we can't wait to see you
All right.
tomorrow joining the action.
Appreciate that.
Mhm.
All right,
All right,
thank
man.
you.
Congratulations.
All right, as you guys heard it, yo, he's ready. That man is excited, okay? You might not be able to tell with that straight face because he was all business just a second ago, but he's ready to play tomorrow.
All right, man. So that was our last winner of the day.
So, recap action. We seen our winners.
Yeah. So daily recap. Which winner performed the best? I mean, I
that
mean,
was easy.
do we have to go? Do we just have to give it to the first game with Isco with 8
yeah,
kills?
we had to give it to the first game because like it was some savages in there, and those people that was like in line for a while. And that first game was stacked, and Is came out with the most kills we seen a day
Yeah.
with 7.
And yeah, the hardest 8 actually hardest
Yeah,
game
8,
of the
sorry,
day.
8.
He slayed 8 in there,
We ain't
so
gonna
he definitely
shortchange that man.
over a tenth of the field. A lot of top plays and stuff today. I think my favorite fight of the entire day, though, still goes down to that fight with Stay Lifted at the end.
Oh, when he got hit with the 2 mollies, he was on fire. He managed to 2-tap and win his fight and come out on top. That man was ecstatic on that one. But hey, we got the preview for tomorrow. Once again, we got Iska, Random Rain. We're going to have Rupee. We're going to have Stay Lifted. We're going to have Revs. And we're going to have Primethean coming at you guys. They're going to be joining all the big streamers tomorrow with the likes of Golden Glove, CD in the Third, Opie, everybody from Team Echo Fox, and many, many more. They're going to be out here playing for $260,000, over $260,000, $266,244, split down the middle between 2 games. First place, $40,000, and top 10 payout for both of them, with third place getting around $3,000. So that's still a lot of money. And we're going to see some of the best H1Z1 gameplay that we've seen in a long time. So make sure, you guys want to tune in for that one.
Yeah, I think we got a Jimmy Wizenhunt and Nade Shot coming in for that one for the
Jimmy
shoutcast tomorrow.
Wizenhunt and Nade Shot are going to be with you guys on the mic, so you better believe that those guys are going to make sure it's going to be hype out here, and so you guys got to tune in for those boys.
Yeah, absolutely. So I want to do another big shout out though. Alienware Corsair coming through. Definitely make sure that we had the equipment to run this tournament today. Really appreciate it. Making
Mad
sure
love
everything
for
went off
those
without a
guys.
hitch. Definitely came through for us. Huge thank you to all the competitors, all the guys from the community. One of the best communities I've ever been a part of. Coming out and playing today. Huge shout out to them. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, and I'm one of the newer members, and I can feel the love already. I appreciate you guys out there on Twitter. I'm Gab Blaze. This is Supersonic. We appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys are following the H1Z1 Twitter, H1Z1 KOTK. Make sure you guys follow that for all the latest updates. And hey, you guys just watched all these exciting matches, and if you guys are just joining us, if that match made you feel some type of way, you need to make sure you go buy the game, because guess what? 35% off
till the 4th.
And there you go. Steam library. Check it out. Hop in. Join some of the action, because I guarantee you, after you watch that action tomorrow, you definitely going to want to be purchasing
Yeah,
it.
so tomorrow, 11:30. 11:30. Games going
11:30
live.
tomorrow, 11:30 Pacific Standard Time. We're out here on the West Coast in California, in beautiful San Diego at TwitchCon.
Yeah, and it's going to be right there on that h1z1.com/watch site for you with all the live stats updates that we are giving you today. You'll be able to see who's in the game, how many kills they have, who killed who. Be able to see all that stuff right there on the website. So if you want that full, enriched viewing experience, check it out there. You'll still be able to get your Twitch chat, everything else there. And, yeah, man, we'll have all those in-game stats, and I'm supersonic.
And you guys know y'all love watching on the website. That was awesome because we was watching it right here as well, and it was awesome having all those stats right here. But once again, I'm God Blaze. This is Supersonic. We appreciate all the love we received from you guys today. We hope you had a good time, and we'll see you guys soon.
Have a great one.